right.
Ògo àgbáyé ni ògo náà dẹ̀
ní òun. Peller ó gbọ́dọ̀ gbà fún ni. Wàláì. Ọmọ nígbà ó
ṣe kí president Nàìjíríà, gómìnà Lagos State.
Ó ti ṣe kí gómìnà Edo State.
Dangote gbogbo wọn ló ti rí kí ló dé ẹ lọ sí mi náà.
Ó yẹ kí ẹndéyàn fọlá ìtọrọ ni. Orí ọ̀fẹ́ àtàánú tó ní kéèyàn máa fi gbàgbọ́ ọmọ tiẹ̀ náà.
Àánú lórí gbà.
Àwọn éèjì Peller yahoo náà máa ń ṣe ọmọ ọlọ́run máa yahoo ní o méèkì ẹ̀.
À ń tọrọ àánú fáwọn ọmọ wa gbogbo bí tọmọ wa bá dé tó bá gbẹ́sẹ̀ dé gbogbo bí tọrọ wọn bá dé àánú ni kọ́ máa bá pàpẹ.
Àmì o.
Àtòrí ọ̀fẹ́ àánú àtòrí ọ̀fẹ́ ńlá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ọlọ́run kó jẹ́ kó máa rí gbà.
Àánú kí ló dé tó jẹ́ pé lómi àmà bínú ọmọ ọlọ́mọ for no reason.
Tẹ́ bá rí live tó ṣe recently, the live they did recently on YouTube, you need to go and read comments. You will be so sad. People are just commenting rubbish, writing rubbish. Javi, think about it before you marry this boy. He's a king con.
Mọ́mí láyọ̀ lẹ́yìn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣàṣeyọrí fún un. Ṣé ráwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí? Ṣé kí rí bí kò ti ṣùjọ àmọ̀ wọn dáadáa? Yes. Àwọn tó máa ń bring ògo ọmọ Yorùbá down nìyẹn. Ẹ mọ̀ wọ́n. Because ẹjọ́ tó yọ lọ kí ló ń gúrú ọmọ kékeré fún.
I don't know.
Kí ló ṣe fún wọn tó la kóńdó bọ̀ wọ́n nínú ilé wọn ni.
I don't know. And most of them grandma ni wọn o. Grandma ni mi inú wọn.
Wọ́n fẹ́ bring ògo ṣẹ́rẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá wọn fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ọmọ Yorùbá kọ̀ọ̀kan dìde. Ṣẹ́rẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá wọn fẹ́ jẹ́ kí ọmọ Yorùbá kọ̀ọ̀kan dìde.
Yes ma, ẹ káàárọ̀ ma.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ ma.
Ta ló ń ẹ̀kọ́?
Èmi kọ́. Torí kọ́ńtẹ́ẹ̀tì táwọn ọmọ yẹn ń ṣe. Wọ́n ti ń kọ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ táwọn ọmọ yẹn ń ṣe.
Westo wà níbi sámi ìmọ̀ṣá mi rí ṣá.
Wọ́n wà ń bè.
Wọ́n náwó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
Àwa abiyamọ ayé ànígbà o, ànígbà kẹfẹnu pa Peller. Ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ti kọ́ wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Abatirọ́mọ tó jìde Nàìjíríà tó lọ ń gbà fún báyìí abiyamọ yé gbọ́dọ̀ sùúrù mọ́ ni. Kò ń ṣe ọmọ téèyàn bá bí nìkan. Kò ń ṣe ọmọ téèyàn bá bí nìkan ló yẹ kéèyàn máa protect. Wàá protect ọmọ ọlọ́mọ náà kọ́ lọ́n lè bá protect ọmọ tiẹ̀ náà ni. You have to protect another child. Hate comment ti ó ti pọ̀ jù. Tẹ́pọ̀ ọmọ yẹn ò strong ní á ti wọ depression.
Kò lè wọ.
Ọmọ yẹn á ti
mo fẹ́ là.
A ti wọ́ òṣìṣẹ́ yẹn. Ara yìí ò ṣòkúta.
Kò lè wọ ẹ̀jẹ̀.
Ara yìí ò ṣòkúta. Bó bá ṣe ń gbọ́ negative kìíní. Ara yìí ò ṣòkúta. Bó bá ṣe ń gbọ́ negative kìíní. Ara yìí ò ṣòkúta.
Ẹni yìí ń hẹ́kò. Ẹ bọ́lẹ̀ kẹ́ padà wá. Mo ń gbọ́ yín mà.
Mo ní pé ara yóò kì í ṣòkúta. Ẹ mọ̀ pé the more you hear some, ẹ mọ̀ pé ó kọ̀ dàbí we are the inner voice in our children's mind. Káàgbọ́n mi bá jí lójoojúmọ́ tó bá ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ òdì sáyé ọmọ ẹ̀. Ọmọ yẹn tó bá yá máa sọ pé ọkùnkùn sọ pé mi ò kì í lè ṣe dáadáa. Ṣó ti yé yín? So we cannot continue to say that. We cannot continue to allow them to just see all these hate comments. It will always want to be breeding stuff. And before you know it, they begin to act it.
Mọ́mí Lioness ṣẹ́rí a máa fún Peller ní ká máa encourage yín. On this stage ta dé ní especially in Yorùbá land ní this stage ta dé ní pé ká máa sọ fún àwọn ọmọ wa pé ibikíbi tẹ́ bá ti rí 8 comment pé 8 comment tó ti ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú nípa yín kẹ́ fi mọ̀ pé àwọn tó fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ lulẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ẹ̀yin dẹ̀ máa fi wọ́n gòkè ni. Ẹ má wo kọ́mẹ̀ntì wọn. Gbogbo kọ́mẹ̀ntì tí kò ń ṣe kọ́mẹ̀ntì tó dáa. Kò ń ṣe pé gbogbo kọ́mẹ̀ntì láti dáa. But kò gbọ́dọ̀ fún ọmọ kékeré.
Kò gbọ́dọ̀ pọ̀ jù.
Kò gbọ́dọ̀ pọ̀ jù. A máa rí ìyìn tí kò dáa, a máa rí ìyìn tó dáa. But ṣẹ́rí ibi tẹ́ bá ti rí ibi tí kò dáa. A mọ àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Because ṣẹ́ríjọ́ tí ọ̀tá wọn bá ṣubú ẹ ó dọ̀mà ìjọ tó ọ̀tá wọn bá ṣubú jọ ilẹ̀ máa rí lọ́dọ̀ Gistlover àṣírí ẹ jẹ́ kí Gistlover bá wa patronize boy Peller wípé kó sọ padà tí Peller ń ṣe láti joy Gistlover ò gbé síbẹ̀. Àwọn ẹrú Gistlover ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn àdẹ̀mọ́ bó ṣe ń lọ. Peller máa wò wọ́n àmọ́ bó ṣe ń lọ. Ó máa tẹ̀ wọ́n gòkè ni.
Àmín.
Ó máa tẹ̀ wọ́n gòkè ni. Àwọn ẹrú Gistlover ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Èmi Yeti 70 ni mò ń sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn ẹrú Gistlover ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Good morning my lovely sis apple of God. Àwọn ẹrú Gistlover ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ wọn máa rí pé tó bá ti rí àwọn kọ́mẹ́ǹtì burúkú kó bring wọn down. No, it will continue to boost your self-esteem. Any comment that is not good against you, use it to boost your self-esteem. No, they want to bring you down and they will never do that. Níbi táwa wà o, kò láyéláyé torí a lè máa rojú wa kalẹ̀ báyìí kó máa bring àwọn ọmọ ológo Yorùbá down. Kò possible. It's impossible. Àtọ́ kò possible. A lè gbà. Báwọn náà ṣe lóhùn làwa náà ṣe máa lóhùn wa. Kọ̀fí ọmọ kékeré ni wọ́n 20 early 20. Àwọn ní Jarvis gan ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bóyá 21 àbí 20. Come on. Kí ló ń ṣe wá gan nílẹ̀ Yorùbá gan? Àwọn ọmọ Yíbò gbogbo àwọn Yíbò tó ti ṣe create content tó ń ṣe kiri tó ti fi kọ́lé bíi 10. Wọ́n ti ra létí Lẹ́kì. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ìwé ìwé lọ́kàdé bẹ́ẹ̀. Social media náà lọ fi rówó. Ṣé wọ́n jáde Yíbò ẹgbẹ́ wọn bá ó bú wọn àbóṣe kankan kí ló dé? We are not going to free and we are continuing to support Peller and Jarvis.
Yeah.
Nobody.
People just continue to say rubbish. Peller is not educated. Jarvis is educated. How many Igbo businessmen are educated? How many Igbo businessmen finish primary school safe, Papa? How many Igbo businessmen finish primary school? It is their wives that are educated. It's their wives that are graduates. It is those their wives that will now come back to those their company and start to operate. How many Igbo men go to Ladipo markets? How many Igbo men? And they have bastard money. How many of them go to university? Mumu will be shouting, he's not educated, he's an illiterate, he's a kinikon, he's a kinikon.
Ọmọ ìfọ̀lì ó ní òun lè sọ good English. Ó ní òtìgbà tó òun ṣe content creator òun ló ba good English òun jẹ́ ó ti sọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀.
Ó ti ẹ̀ ṣì ń sọ, ó ṣì ń sọ tó bá gbàgbé ara, ó máa ṣì ń sọ. Ó máa ń sọ correct English.
Àwọn Nollywood actor wa tí wọ́n ṣe secondary school tán gbogbo grammar ní dictionary mà náà sọ jáde lẹ́nu. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ó dàgbọ́ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí n gbẹ́nu lọ sáwọn ibì kan turn them in like. Wọ́n bring certificate àwọn ọmọ wọn síta. Certificate unit ọmọ wọn ti ṣe tán kán bring ẹ̀ síta. Ẹ má yí ọwọ́ sọ́dọ̀ ọmọ yìí. Mo dúró tán fún ẹni tó rábíamọ lèmi. Torí ọ̀rọ̀ abíamọ ni mo bá dọ̀dọ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ Mohbad. Ẹ kó ṣì dànù. Ọgbọ́n ṣe fẹ́ pọ̀ tẹ́ ẹni tó máa fẹ́ jẹ́ kọ́ tẹ́ ẹ̀ kó gbé nǹkan jẹ kó lọ. Kò dẹ̀ ní possible. Torí pé mo kò rówó jù yìí lọ ni. Àmọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ wálé torí pé
ó tún mọ̀yàn jù wọ́n lọ.
Yes, ó súnmọ́ àwọn èèyàn. Àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ súnmọ́ yín torí kárátà yín náà ni. Torí ìwà bàjẹ́ yín náà ni. Wọ́n fẹ́ fi súnmọ́ yín. Wọ́n fẹ́ súnmọ́ yín.
Tẹ́fárí màámi ẹ jẹ́ sọ kankan. Mọ nǹkan tó ń bí àwọn èèyàn nú. Ṣé Jarvis ó máa ń listen sí Peller. Most of people they don't like it. Ètò relationship wọn dẹ̀ ṣe ń work nìyẹn. Ìwọ tó bá mọ̀ kó fẹ́ kí relationship ẹ̀ kó work tó fẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ sí ẹ jẹ pé wọ́n gbé ẹ jùlẹ̀. You have to listen to your boyfriend. You have to listen to your girlfriend. But these people don't like it. They see it as a Peller own control Jarvis. Ṣé Jarvis jẹ́ ọmọ ọwọ́ ni? Ṣé Jarvis ó jẹ́ ọmọ ọwọ́? bá a ṣe ṣe live video àwọn kan máa wá sínú DM mi sọ máa yín you are jobless you are not have job you are if I don't have job you sef you don't have job because if you have job you will not come to my DM to come and write rubbish. ṣé ká tún ojú wálẹ̀ kẹ́ fi ẹnu ba ayé eléyìí náà jẹ.
ìyá àbàdàn ṣọgbẹ́ wà lọ́ba àwọn kò bá oníkọ́bẹ̀ bugari sí.
ó sú mi ó sú mi o ìtọ́lọ́mbà ti join báyìí ẹ má fagídí tu àkàndá ni Peller àkàndá èèyàn tó tẹ́ bá notice Peller dáadáa you will know that this one kò ń ṣe pé àmọ́wọ́dé lè ní tẹ́mù kí ló dé ẹ lọ bá Sandra Benedict ẹ lọ sanwó fáwọn kan kéèyàn kan gbogbo kó wá fi rọ́bìṣì ẹ̀ níta can you imagine níjọ́ wo ni Yorùbá fẹ́ jáwọ́ nínú ọ̀tẹ̀ nínú lára use your platform for good thing. Peller ló struggle òun wá owó nínú owó tó tún rí àtúnfi ṣàánú yín àánú tó ṣe yẹ nírì yẹn ẹ máa gbé mistake kékeré ẹ máa cast ẹ káàkiri. Do you know how many people because of Peller a lot of people don turn to billionaire a lot of people. Ìwọ tó bá bímọ tó gbàdúrà pé kọ́ mẹ́ ṣoríire nínú ayé wa láì tó bá ṣe ń rí Peller àti Jarvis inú ẹ̀ máa dùn ní òní máa gbàdúrà ṣubú wọn ibi tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọn láì dá ò tiẹ̀ ní dúró síbẹ̀ for second tó bá fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ náà kọ́ máa rí aláàánú tó ráàánú ni Peller rí gbà àwọn tó wọ ẹṣẹ gan tó ṣoògùn gan wọn rí nǹkan kan gbà nínú ayé kò kọjú wọ́lá rẹ̀ Peller ò kọjú wọ́lá àwọn wọ́lá tó bá dẹ̀ mọ Peller from day one ẹ máa mọ̀ pé bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn kò ń ṣe pé ńgbà tó Ọlọ́run gbàdúrà ẹ̀ tán ló yẹ ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí ọmọ yẹn tún sọ lọ́jọ́ tó wà àti Sandra jọ ní iṣu ó ní if you know me from the beginning that's the way I behave for Ikorodu that's the no be say by money or fame because gbogbo nǹkan la máa ń twist ní Nàìjíríà gbogbo nǹkan la máa ń change la máa ń fẹnu change ta ni ò ní tiẹ̀ lára ẹlòmíì gan ní ọmọ tó kó bàjẹ́ ó jẹra ó ṣe tó máa bá yẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni hàn nínú ilé ọmọ mi gan nà yẹ.
sorry mo fẹ́ sọ kankan ọmọ mi kan tọ́jú mi neighbor mi nígbà tó kéré ló ti rí pé ọmọ yìí comedian ni bọ́sẹ̀ mọ̀ káwọ́ òbí comedian báwo kìíní kan very funny ó dẹ̀ máa ṣojú fírí òun nìkan téèyàn bá dé inú ilé mi nígbà yẹn ẹ máa ní ọmọ yìí quiet o but ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá sọ jáde lẹ́nu báyìí gbogbo everybody máa rẹ́rìn so Peller ti ríra ẹ̀ ó ti ríra ẹ̀ tọ̀hún fúnra rẹ̀ ló ríra ẹ̀ tó fi bring ara ẹ̀ débẹ̀ yìí he's a comedian.
ó tiẹ̀ máa ń sọ pé òun kì í ṣe comedian but comedian
ó máa ń sọ ó ní òun ò fọ́ ní torí àwọn èèyàn sọ pé òun ò fọ́ ní.
ó kò rí rẹ̀ pé òun jẹ́ comedian.
ó ní ká máa sọ English o. Sorry, what she's trying to say is that Peller will say that she is not a comedian but he's funny.
ẹ máa wo nǹkan kan ṣe rí mú àwọn tó wá ń sọ eléyìí àwọn tó ẹ máa wo ń ti yín àmọ́ gbogbo write up yẹn ẹ má worry we are Yoruba and we are talking about one of our lovely son a Yoruba boy. ẹ má worry àwọn tí wọ́n ní ọkọ̀ fẹ́ gúnyàn ni.
That's why I dey miss am Moses morning because a lot of Peller fans they don't understand the Yoruba.
Okay.
A lot of them, Bini people is there.
And let me tell you something. This is a Yoruba boy, and we want him to grow in anything that he's doing in this life. And we are not going to open our eyes to let anybody bring any of our Yoruba children down.
And Jarvis, so.
Peller ló fi ń lò fún Jarvis.
Yeah.
Kò yé yín Peller gangan ló fẹ́ wá fún kò ṣe Jarvis. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé yàrá ìyàwó wọn they don't have that liver to come for Jarvis. I swear they don't have that liver to come for Jarvis. Wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé we Yoruba people we are some of us are hypocrites. And we are a jealous bitch. We are going to continue. They think that we're going to join them to bring Peller down. I will bring Peller down. Peller mama fi wá gòkè lọ ni lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ọmọ ló jẹ́ fún wa. They don't want those relationships to work. That's why they are coming for Peller. So Peller would say, "Oh, you know what, Jarvis? Go your way and let me go my way." That is the start tactics tó ń try láti lò, and we are not going to keep quiet because we did not know and we did not listen to Mohbad when they drive Mohbad away from Naira Marley's house so they can be able to finish him. But this one, N-O, capital no, Iyala Jayin, so far dasin yo to be.
I swear.
Láti drive, láti ṣe nǹkan burúkú fọmọ yìí. Kí ló dé? We don't want any of our Nigerian children to grow in life, in success, in future. Kí ló dé gangan ẹ sọ fún wa. Kí ló dé táyé.
Even though say Peller, if you say Peller sef, mami, even though say Peller sef, he go school, maybe no go reach where he reach today. I'm telling you, do you think everybody who go school na successful in this life? Most of them, they are selling akara in junction. Most of them, they are selling nylon.
President Buhari, our president, former president, Eni Boloka, àwọn ní school ló fò. Most of them, tell them to come bring with their certificate out. They can speak English because they learn it on the streets of Nigeria. Not that because all of them that speaking English, they went to school. N-O. Keko Shidanu.
This guy, he go to Ghana. See crowd, see people because of Peller. You go meet Shatawale. Your papa still dey struggle to see the video in ever see. You people will just dey there, they do church. Wanna leave these people alone. Leave them alone. Leave Peller. If you know if you pray for them, if you know something they do, you know like them. Leave them. Leave him page or follow him, block him.
Oh, see me, the best footballer in the world. Peller.
You meet them. They do live video together yesterday. Go meet them for your house. Somebody who don't meet big people. Big people.
Anthony Joshua. I've met Anthony Joshua's mother because Anthony Joshua's mother, she's the one that received the award for Anthony Joshua. Toromo Shagamuni. So Remo, this thing, or by Shagamu was not you can enjoy. Me or meet Anthony Joshua. Peller to meet Anthony Joshua. So even Anthony Joshua is the one that we even want to speak to Peller. Imagine. Anthony Joshua look at Peller or Peller. Anthony Joshua won life for Peller ni. And it's a shock to him that whoa. When he told him what on to won life way. Shame she life Anthony Joshua won life for me. And you go
Nimbo, let me don't go what. You people, if you want your children to be successful, don't hate Peller. I'm telling you the fact. Don't hate Peller and Jarvis. I swear to God. You can't hate these two people. I swear. And you can make mistake. I make mistake. Your mother make mistake. Your father make mistake. Small pikin no go come. Person will face a lot of crap. What are you saying? Ọmọ yìí tiẹ̀ èmi like bó ṣe ń lo wèrè yẹn o because tí o bá lo wèrè báwo lè fẹ́ fèsì ẹ̀yìn tẹ́ pé lórí burúkú ló pọ̀ jù Nàìjíríà yẹn most of yín ti forí gbálẹ̀ léwẹ̀ jẹ́ ti ta sí yín lọ́pọlọ. Ká mọ̀ dúpẹ́ gan ni pé Peller ò máa mu gbó kò máa mu sìgá wèrè yín ò bá pọ̀ gan. Ẹ fẹ́ kó máa exchange òbò. Wọ́n lè exchange òbò.
Èèyàn mélòó ló yẹ ọmọ èèyàn tí Peller ń sọ sálárì fún? Àwọn bọ́ìsì kan ṣiṣẹ́ fún Peller náà. Ṣé pé Peller nìkan ló ń ṣe gbogbo kámẹ́rà kìíní yẹn ni? No. Some people is under payroll Peller. Peller ń sanwó fáwọn èèyàn kan. Tẹ bá múrú Peller wálẹ̀. Àwọn tó ń sanwó fún yẹn ṣe fẹ́ kún wá dìdàkudà sí Nàìjíríà.
Wọ́n di yahoo níta, kọ́ wọn jalè.
I don't understand you. Ẹni tó bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ kó sọ̀rọ̀. Mommy Divat, good day ma.
Oh yeah, who want to talk to us? Please unmute your mic.
Good afternoon, sis. Good
afternoon, ma'am.
Host, good afternoon, everybody. Panelists, RM, I can't say that properly. Suzanne 21, Folashade, good afternoon. My mommies, my sister. Wow, èmi ò kì í sábà wá sókè iye tí mo pa wa commenters làwa, but once in a while, máa wá sókè bẹ́ẹ̀. And honestly, my sisters, my mommies, you said pretty much everything. Ṣé rí àwa Yorùbá, ìlara wa ó ti pọ̀ jù. And the funny thing is that ìlara wa ní ẹnu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí we're focusing that envy lórí àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tó ń grow. Lórí àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tó ń grow. And most of these people are àgbàlagbà tó ti bímọ ara títí wọn gangan. And it's very bad, especially láàrin Yorùbá. Tí Peller ń sìn yìí ọmọ kékeré rẹ̀ tó bá wọ́n ní Nigerian youths are lazy youths, Nigerian youths are lazy youths. Àwọn tó wá jókòó tó ń fi ọpọlọ tó fi ń gbé nǹkan kalẹ̀ àtún wá ń dìtẹ̀ mọ́ wọn àtún lára wọn. Àtún condemn wọn. Tí bọ́ọ̀lù Peller yìí nísìnyí tó bá yẹ kó lọ ń ṣe yahoo àbò lọ ń gbébọn ó lọ ń jalè àbí àwa náà la máa tún fi condemn ẹ̀. Nílùú tí ò síṣẹ́ tí ò sí nǹkan kan táwọn ọmọ wọ̀nyí lè. It's very unfortunate láàrin àwọn Yorùbá. And I'm so glad we have people like, yourself, the host, we have our other sisters and mommies, we have our beautiful Sister Yeti. Sister Yeti, we have people like tó jẹ́ wípé, they're standing up for these young ones. They're standing up for these youths. There's someone at my door. Emma Binu. I'm just gonna I'll let somebody else speak. But I'm glad that we have people like you standing up for the youth. And Olu Ademabawa, for you.
Okay, who has something to say again? Please, can you unmute your mic?
Ẹ káàárọ̀ mà o, mo kí
Ẹ káàárọ̀ mà.
a kú ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ gbogbo wa la máa jèrè ọmọ wa. Ṣé rí Peller àkàndá ọmọ ni kò kàn yá àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n ń dìtẹ̀ láì. Gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń dìtẹ̀ ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n bàjá àwọn dà wọ́n lénìí. Àwọn dà lórí TikTok kò yé wọn ni àmọ́ kò ní pẹ́ tí ó fi yé wọn tí wọ́n fi repent. Tẹ́mi kàn fẹ́ sọ pé gbogbo ntọ́mọ yẹn ń ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ ló fi ń kọ́ gbogbo àwa tí a ti wà nílé ọkọ o. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìwà tí wọ́n ń hù tó ń gbé jáde kò ń ṣe bí ọmọ yẹn ṣe rí nìyẹn. Ó ń gbé jáde yìí pé n tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láwùjọ wa. Làwọn méjèèjì fi ń ṣe bí eré àmọ́ àwọn èèyàn máa kà á kún pé ó rù kò gbọ́n ọmọ kékeré ni ọgbọ́n tí ń bẹ lórí ọmọ yẹn ó ju ọgbọ́n àgbàlagbà lọ 80 years lọ. Kò yí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa ni àmọ́ àwa Yorùbá Ọlọ́run á ṣàánú wa ẹni tó bá ti rí i pé ó ń dára fún ọgbọ́n bá ṣe fà wálẹ̀ là máa ń sáré. Ọlọ́run á ṣàánú wa o, Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká repent o, torí Yorùbá a máa ti rí pọ́ńdò fẹ́ nìkan inú wọn dùn sí o. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tó ń kọ kọ́mẹ̀ntì yìí Yorùbá ló pọ̀ jù nínú wọn, àwọn ìyá ló pọ̀ jù nínú wọn. Ọmọ èmi láìka àwọn méjèèjì mo dẹ̀ ń rí ẹ̀kọ́ kọ́ ní ara wọn, kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tí ò rẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kọ́. Gbogbo gúrùpù ẹ̀ ni mo wà, WhatsApp ní gbogbo ẹ̀ ni mo wà, ibì kan ni mo wà tán fi sẹ́ǹdì mi ní request yín pé àyẹ̀wò ní kinní ni mo fi wá join yín. Ọ̀rẹ́ náà là ń sọ níbẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run mo rọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀yin haters ẹ jáwọ́, tẹ́ ẹ bá jáwọ́ gbogbo yín máa ṣòfò ni.
Àmín.
Gbogbo yín pátá ẹ máa ṣòfò ní tẹ́ bá ti ń bínú ògo ọmọ yìí pátá ògo àwọn ọmọ yìí ò ní rí lò. Lẹ́yìn kẹ́ sọwọ́pọ̀ ká gbé ọmọ yìí lárugẹ kó débi tó fẹ́ dé torí ọmọ yìí ní nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Ó ní iṣẹ́ tó fẹ́ ṣe iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìdílé ló ti dàrú tán. Mo wà nínú bọ́ọ̀sì kan nínú àwọn gúrùpù wa gẹ́ẹ̀ kan sọ wípé òun àti ọkọ táwọn bá ní ìjà báyìí oṣù kan àwọn lè mọ̀ kíra wọn.
Can you imagine?
Ó ní tí ìgbà tó ń join àwọn ọmọ yìí ó nígbà ó ti reduce sí 2 weeks ó ní nísìnyìí ó ti di 1 week ó ń dẹ̀mọ̀ yìí pé gbogbo ẹ̀ máa kúrò. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé mo rẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan lára ẹ̀? Ṣé mo rẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan? Àgàgà ọmọ tó ń fẹ́ yẹn in fact àwọn méjèèjì Ọlọ́run á so wọn papọ̀.
Àmín. Ó dẹ̀ ti sóònù ọ̀dẹ̀ lè jà. Àmín.
Gbogbo ẹni bá ń gbèrò yìí pé kán mọ́ fẹ́ra wọn ẹ̀yìn wọn náà máa ti ṣe wọ́n á gbé ìyàrá náà máa wòran.
Àmín.
Ìjẹ́ tọrọ wọn làbíjá ìmọ̀ ọmọ wọn lọ́jọ́ òní. Wọn lọ́jọ́ òní tó tóbi jù. Mo fi tọrọ fáwọn méjèèjì wọn á bára wọn kalẹ̀ ikú òjijì dẹ̀ níyàwó. Torí ọmọ yẹn onídìí lẹ́yìn ọgbà Peller náà lè dì lẹ́yìn ọgbà ọmọ yẹn. Àwọn méjèèjì okùn kan náà jọ mú wáyé. Èmi mò ń tẹ̀lé wọn dáadáa kódà nínú gúrùpù torútorú kò sígbà tí mi kí n wo Peller. Mo máa sọ fáwọn ọmọ mi pé n tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe fún mi tí ó dùn mọ́ mi nínú tí mi fi ní ronú ẹ ṣàmọ́ bá mi ra káàdì sórí dátà. Ẹ ṣàmọ́ bá mi ṣe mo ní nǹkan yẹn ọ̀kan ní èyí mo fẹ́ nìyẹn mo ní tí mo fẹ́ nìyẹn o. Lọ́mọdé ti rí mi tí mo wà nù yàrá mi tí mo palẹ̀kùn mi dé no disturb. Àmọ́ ní mọ́mì ti wà pẹ̀lú Peller màá níbẹ̀ ni. Ẹ̀yin náà mọ ọ̀rẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan lára ẹ̀yin náà ẹjọ́ ìyẹn. Ẹjọ́ ìyẹn
ẹ má bínú ìwọ tó bá jẹ́ marriage woman, if you are a marriage woman, marriage man, if you dey watch Peller and you don't learn from Peller and Jarvis, especially Peller, you don't know maybe your wife offend you or you offend and you say sorry. Peller apologize a lot. Nǹkan tó dẹ̀ máa ń jẹ́ kí relationship kó work nìyẹn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o bẹ́ẹ̀.
But you people see it as a Peller, he dey fool himself. It's not mean anything. Sorry doesn't take anything comot for your body. Kò remove nǹkankan kúrò lára ẹ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni
You
o.
say sorry for someone you love.
ẹ wo jẹ́ ẹ̀ka tí òun àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ jáde gbogbo tó ń ṣe yẹn ó mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ ṣe ni o ó fẹ́ fi yé àwọn obìnrin yìí pé tí ọkùnrin bá ń tẹ̀tì obìnrin bí ọmọ yẹn ṣe ní sùúrù tó ń jẹ́ kó yé wa yí pé ọmọ yìí sùúrù pọ̀ ní ara ẹ̀ nífi ṣe sọ́ọ̀rì lẹ́mẹ̀wá àìmọye ńgbà tẹ́ ó parí tán tá a jọ ìnìjì ni ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ lòun ò lè gbarú ẹ̀ òun ò lè ṣe kinní kan òun ò lè ṣe gbà o ẹnu Peller mo ti gbọ́ kọ́dù pé kọ́ máa ń kọ́dù mi ìgbà tí mo dúró kọ́ mi pé kọ́ máa ń kọ́dù mi ó ní bo mo ti gbọ́ mo lẹ́nu Peller ni olórẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan èmi náà ń kọ́dù ọkọ mi o.
See that day wey they go swim together. See praise Jarvis. Oh, see your skin is very beautiful. You admire what you have.
Yes.
Most of married men, they don't admire their wife. That's why they have different side chicken outside.
Yes.
Ó lè
èèyàn lè kọ́kọ́ lára ọmọ lẹ́ni tó bá ń wá ṣubú ẹ̀ òun ló máa ṣubú pẹ̀lú ògùn tí ń jẹ tọ́lọ̀.
Yẹn ti di
tó bá gbèrò kó ṣubú òun ló máa ṣubú. Àwa náà àwọn ọmọ owó dẹ̀ jẹ́ èèyàn pẹ̀lú ògùn tí ń jẹ tọ́lọ̀. Bá a ṣe fẹ́ dé káwọn ọmọ wa rí nínú ayé Ọlọ́run á gbé wọn débẹ̀. Àní ṣe lásán o. Ẹ ṣé o mo kí gbogbo yín mà o. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Mo ń jáde lọ mi ní lè kọ́ntínú. Mo ti fọ́lọ̀ yín mà. Ẹ bá ti wà ní live màá mọ join yín mà.
Before I continue, fàájàlation lèmi o. Èmi ò ráyè gbẹ́gbẹ́ fáwọn olórí burúkú yẹn. Ìka wá ti pọ̀ jù Nàìjíríà. Èmi ò dẹ̀ mi like ẹ̀. Tàbá if you see something good in Nigeria, you see our people doing well. Wetin dey there to support our hand, to join hand together on that person, make that person no fall. We suppose to dey use Peller and Jarvis to be prouding. You suppose to dey use them to proud. No, we don't want to do that one. If you respect, you don't know how to talk, you don't know how to speak English. Yeah. You talk to Jarvis anyhow. Wetin concern us? That one na our problem. How do you talk to your husband inside house? How do you talk to your boyfriend, your girlfriend? If you know that you are not better than Peller, you are not better than Jarvis, don't complain. Don't complain. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn kí mọ àwọn bad comments tẹ́ máa ń drop yẹn pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló ń rọ̀nù nínú àwọn tẹ́ ń drop bad comments. Èmi bẹ́ẹ̀ mi tẹ̀síwá ẹ̀fọ́ sẹ́yìn tó lè drop bad tó lè get into me. Torí mi náà mi ìgbádùn mi normal. I'm not okay at all. If you say Jarvis and Peller, they don't have fans. You people for don't. Maybe we no go see Peller and Jarvis again. Wetin happen? This girl go to which country Jarvis will go to go and teach them. Leave Nigeria, go to that country. Their president invite Jarvis, pay Jarvis a lot of money to come and teach their youth. Because their youth, they watch Jarvis and Peller. They learn. They want to be like Jarvis and Peller. But if you people continue like this, you no go fit reach where Peller and Jarvis dey. At all. You go dey try, you no go submit. You people go dey try your efforts. You no go even reach. So if you see somebody wey God will bless, just dey pray and happy with that person. You go see say door go open for you. You go see the way God will go just open that door for you to go and successful in life. Wetin happen? Na Nigeria we get problem, a lot of problem. Do you know how many people wey God will bless as a God bless Peller? Wey be like say we no dey see them again, they no dey reign like that again. Because different toto, different obo. If you say Peller na person wey be like say he like woman, he dey carry to, maybe we no go hear Peller again. Maybe Peller sef no go popular again. Because that boy no dey change toto, he no dey carry woman up and down, he no dey carry olosho. Na so that's why they maintain in glory, they maintain in success. The same way with Jarvis. If you say Jarvis you no dey with Peller, I I promise, I tell you people for free. Maybe they go don leak Jarvis Toto for social media. We know they see all these our celebrity ladies on TikTok. You know you people know they see the way their Toto they fly. They are leaking. They call one girl, Buba girl. Is it last year or last 3 years, 2023? Buba girl in Toto leak out. Where they finger himself. That's what a lot of these ladies they are doing to make their money. But these people, they make their money legit. They feel they live video like this. People will join their live video, they will just bless them. Now that's it that they call glory. Go and pray for your own glory. Make God just give you your glory. Make people just I don't know, maybe not the same car. Two of them drive on this life. Because tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ mi, mọ́mí máa sọ English yẹn. Ògo wọ́n ran ògo lọ́wọ́. Ògo Jarvis ó ran ògo Peller. Ògo Peller náà tún wá ran ògo Jarvis. Igi lẹ́yìn ọgbà làwọn méjèèjì jẹ́ fúnra wọn. Igi lẹ́yìn ọgbà òun ni Peller jẹ́ fún Jarvis. Igi lẹ́yìn ọgbà ni Jarvis jẹ́ fún Peller. Wetin happen? Káwọn ọmọ yẹn máa ti ní issue ní báyìí, ẹ ti máa rí different caption. Àwọn olórí burúkú tí wọ́n gbé wọn nígbà tó ń ṣe nǹkan tó dáa. Òfò dẹ̀ ní gbogbo yín máa ṣe lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Òfò lẹ́ máa ṣe. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ti túwọ́ lọ́rùn Peller àti Jarvis òfò. Ìtẹ́ ẹ bá rí tán ṣe tí ò dáa, ẹ náà mójú kúrò. Ẹni tí Peller bá sọ̀rọ̀ sí anyhow, if Peller talk to anybody anyhow, make that person fight for himself. Don't fight for anybody. If I go to Peller live now, Peller rude to me. He talk to me anyhow. I don't go turn my own back. You people go on the how much they pay you people to spoil people's life? Life way don't spoil. Now you people feel spoil. Life way be like saying no feel feel renew them again. Now you people go pay you, you go work. Wọ́n ṣe pé fún wa Nàìjíríà ni. Ìyá Peller bá sùn kó bá mọ̀ fún àwa bí a máa yí orí TikTok orí social media àti fún ọjà wa lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ayé Peller àti Jarvis. We tie our ọjà like this because Peller dey help a lot of people. The people where your papa will get money, the people where your mama will get money, we no fit help. Peller dey help them. Peller dey give one person 500,000. Láì ṣe pé wọ́n pààyàn fún Peller. Peller go bring people up, he go give am 300,000, 200,000. If you know how to manage money, if you know how to do business, you can use 200,000 to start maybe akara, puff, dundu. You can start Bolly. You go survive, you go make calm. If you go collect lapo, you no go dey return the money. Now that kind of person I go come to say, I dey find him downfall. I no like calm. I no like the way he's talking. Me sef, I dey normal. Me sef, I don't know how to talk. Now why I go complain about another person say he don't know how to talk? Don't be you get him out. And you let him make the muri kan. The people wey Peller don't meet, my papa don't meet them before he die. Me, omo gan, I still dey struggle ni. I don't see the video in my life. I never see Tiwa Savage in my life. Sanwo-Olu, before I leave Nigeria, did I see Sanwo-Olu? I never see Sanwo-Olu self in my life. Person will come better pass your mama, pass your papa. If they do ta up and down. They do papa. That time where Peller Jarvis get issue, where Peller Jarvis they talk say I advise Peller to do an apartment, to do this one, to do that. You people come they talk say Peller na mouth to get, you no get money. Person wey me now I no get money. I no go fit give one person. I no fit give am 1,500,000. That money I go give my family. Ẹ máa sọ òṣì ọ̀rọ̀. Ọlọ́run ló yín kọ́ ọmọ Peller yìí káyé nífẹ̀ẹ́ káyé sùúrù mọ́. Ẹ ti fẹ́nu pa ọmọ yẹn dànù. Especially that Jarvis because Jarvis comment and dragging. If they go to that girl where pass Peller. Even Peller is strong past Jarvis for. If you come to comment and insult, Jarvis no dey fit hold am. táwọn èèyàn bá jíde fáwọn ọmọ yẹn ní olórí burúkú ara yẹn máa ti jẹ especially the way that time wey Jarvis get tumor wey go do operation that girl if I don enter depression ẹ̀yin lẹ enter depression ẹ̀yin lẹ enter menopause láì tí pé 40 years ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú tẹ mọ ṣe Nàìjíríà nìyẹn kẹ báyé yàn jẹ kẹ fẹnu báyé yàn jẹ kẹ fẹ ẹ̀yin lẹ gbé with Davido amúní Davido Ọlámídé tó post Peller gbàtà kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ AI wọn. Do you think Olamide don't know what he see for Peller before he post that? Meaning that it's funny. When David Olamide they watch Peller and Jarvis, it's funny. You go they laugh where Olamide did. Now you make can repost their post that time. You they struggle for your life. It never better for you. You can't they join people where they insult Peller and Jarvis. They sit down there and they talk say God will go bless you. God will not go bless you, my brother and my sister. God can never, if he hates someone, you don't like what someone is doing, God can never bless you. Because Ọlọ́run máa ń gbonú kó tó ṣàánú èèyàn ni. God dey look our hearts, your character, you people character in that Nigeria is very smelly. Very smelly. Àwọn abiyamọ ayé go continue to guide Peller. Àwọn abiyamọ ọ̀run go continue to protect Peller. Ajé ayé go protect Peller. Wizard yóò protect Peller and Jarvis. Torí ẹnu kìnìún làwọn ọmọ yìí wà àwa Nàìjíríà ìkànnì wa ẹni tó bá dá báyìí a máa ń fẹ́ kó bàjẹ́ ni ntọ́lọ́n bá ti tò tó bá ti dá báyìí a máa fẹ́ kó bàjẹ́ ni bílóníà gan wọn ń struggle ni ọmọ wa ó ń lo ọpọlọ ó ń lo làákàyè rẹ̀ ó fi ń mèkì owó ẹ̀yin kan wà bí kan yín ń bí yín you don't like how the way he is talking wetin concern me with the way Peller is talking I say me I go there me I laugh. Gbogbo sọ̀rọ̀ ara mi kó kúrò. If you want to kill your depression, if the Peller don't just online video, go there and go and watch. If you want to kill your depression, if Jarvis don't on in live video, we said go there and go and watch. May you come see whether your depression no go come out. May you come see whether your depression. Today when it's okay, ẹ̀yin abiyamọ, if you are a mother, please. Even though after I end this life, continue to pray for this guy, please. Because this society we have today, haters, evil people, they fool everywhere. Their eyes and their ear like this, you know they hear good things. Their eyes and their ear, you know they hear good things. So Peller, Jarvis, God will continue to guide you, protect you. Kò ní bọ́ sọ́wọ́ ayé, agbára tó ní ká ẹ, kìnìún ayé ò ní ṣá ẹ jẹ, ò ní kú tògótògó, ò ní fara sínú kú. Ọlọ́run ò ní ṣẹ́ lólógun ọdún kan, Ọlọ́run ò ní ṣẹ́ lólógun ọdún méjì pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. Ògo ẹ̀ wàá lò dalẹ̀ àlò pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ lọ́lọ́run máa fi ògo ẹ̀ ṣe pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. Ògo ẹ̀ báyìí wàá fi lé ọmọ lọ́wọ́ ní lágbára Ọlọ́run. Táyé bá ń jáyé tọ́run jọ̀run, ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ máa gùn. Ọlọ́run ní fi kan gbà kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run ò ní fọmọdé ara kú o. Wàláì ò ní fi ọmọdé ara kú because ó ń lomi dí ojú àwọn èèyàn nù. You put smiling a lot of people. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú yìí. So a ní rí jù báyìí lọ lẹ́nìí. I love you guys. Bye.
Tí wọn náà máa pé láti wọn fi náà tẹ̀ wá. Àwa náà deserve kan fún wa ní happiness tó má tẹ̀fẹ̀ gbéyàwó lé wa kán kọ́kọ́ tiẹ̀ tàwa tá wà lẹ́nu. Ó dá ọmọ sí mi lọ́wọ́ ló ń gbéyàwó káàkiri kò sẹ́ni tó lè darú ẹ̀. Èyí náà máa fẹ́ pariwo síta. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ dádì ẹ̀yin kẹ́ ṣe normal thing ẹ tèkì àwọn ọmọ yín torí tó bá dọjọ́ iwájú ẹ máa padà sọ pé ọmọ yín wà níbì kan. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mọ́mì náà dẹ̀ lélẹ̀ àìsàn pé bóyá wọ́n jẹ́ celebrity. Èèyàn kan ló máa fẹ́ wọn gbogbo aládẹ ní ìdọ̀kọ́ single mother wà ń ta divorce wà ń ta widow wà ń ta ta ló fẹ́ wọn tá bá lọ sọ pé bóyá bí mọ́mì ṣe lọ fọkọ bóyá alọ́n bias alọ́n judge wọn pé wọn ní right láti fọkọ gbogbo àná láti serve happiness ẹjọ́ dájú ẹjọ́ ẹ̀yin kẹ́ bá wa ṣe normal thing lé lórí tàbí àwọn òfin ẹ̀kú.
Ayọ̀tẹ̀mí are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Ẹ káàárọ̀ gbogbo lé. Èmi máa sọ nípa ìyá ìbejì.
All right.
From what I heard, Yabeji is a nurse. Why can she not pick the pieces of her life together, do something good for herself, and take care of her children? Gbogbo ìjà social media yìí, if the husband says that you can fend for yourself, he will come back crawling to you at some point. Kò sọ́kùnrin tó fẹ́ liability. Fine, it's the man's responsibility to take care of his children. But she also can do better for herself. Also, Mommy Dollar, no. Because your mom is in position of Momo. She is in position of her children. There is no need for her to come on media and start saying, she be Ashewoni, she be Kinekoni. Mommy Dollar too has disrespected the lady. So if the lady has disrespected her, she called for it also. Ọlọ́run máa bá wọn yanjú ẹ̀.
Atuba.
Sia, Arimo.
Good morning, everyone. Sherry ọ̀rọ̀ Ṣìgó olè àti ìyàwó ẹ̀yọ̀ mú. Sherry, a lot of people wọn really mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Sherry èmi mo mọ Ṣìgó dáadáa. Nígbà tó ṣì wà ní ọ̀dọ́ tó lọ sí Dubai títí tó fi lọ sí Sherry ọ̀rọ̀ Ṣìgó tí mo bá sọ ọ̀rọ̀ Ṣìgó ní orí social media yìí. In fact, ẹ mọ̀ pé that guy is wicked.
No, Auntie Sia. Ní kí wọ́n describe anybody. Kí lẹ rí sí ìgbókè tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá? Simple. Ẹ má sọ story.
That with your Ṣìgó that you know, how do you who are you faulting? I know you know Ṣìgó, but with everything, who are you faulting? Who is to be blamed?
Ṣìgó ni mo fẹ́ blame.
God bless you. Yeah, go ahead.
Ṣìgó ni mo fẹ́ blame, but advice tèmi máa fún lady ìyàwó ẹ̀yẹn ni wípé please and please ẹni tí ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ bá wà láyé òun ló ń jìjà ọkọ o àbí tó ń sáré pé yẹn kó wá ṣe ojúṣe fáwọn ọmọ. Ọkùnrin tí ò ṣe ojúṣe àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ for over 4 years now tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ló ń gbé ó ṣàní bó ṣe ń ṣe. To me èmi ò bá advice lady yẹn kó fèsì iṣẹ́ kó dẹ̀ máa tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. I've been saying this látẹ̀kan wípé kó fún Ṣìgó àti ìyá Dọ́là ní 1 to 2 years. I swear to God nǹkan tí mi ò padà sọ yìí ó máa padà hàn sí everybody. Ẹ máa mọ orí èèyàn tí Ṣìgó jẹ́. Ìyá Dọ́là ò dé Ṣìgó. Ìyá Dọ́là ò lè dé Ṣìgó mọ́lẹ̀ àfi tí Ṣìgó gan bá fẹ́ lo ìyá Dọ́là. Ṣìgó dáì. Ó dájú gidi ọ̀dájú ọmọ mi. So ẹ jẹ́ kí ìyàwó ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ gbájúmọ́ iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ kó dẹ̀ máa tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Tó bá ti lè ṣe yẹn ẹ̀yin ẹ máa wò kan tó máa padà ṣẹlẹ̀.
God bless you.
Ó lè pàdé olè ní ìyá Dọ́là àti Ṣìgó. Ó lè jọ pàdé olè ní. Ó lè pàdé olè. Then àwọn tó ń sọ pé
sorry, this is personal, but the way you are talking, ó dà pé ex Ṣìgó ni ẹ.
mi ò ń ṣe ex Ṣìgó. Mi ṣe ex ẹ̀. In fact, tí Ṣìgó bá padà mú ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀. Lẹ́yìn kó tiẹ̀ tún máa bẹ̀ mí gan pé kí n má sọ̀rọ̀ kí n jọ kí n bo òun ni. Èmi ò kí ń ṣe ex Ṣìgó. Mo mọ gbogbo shit Ṣìgó, mo mọ gbogbo shit ẹ̀, èmi ò ń ṣe ex ẹ̀.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you for coming.
Ọdún tí ó wà ní fún yẹ. Máa ń bọ̀ àtúpà mi ò máa ń bọ̀. Ọdún tí ẹ bá fún 2 years yẹn tí nǹkan kan bá ṣẹlẹ̀, níbo ni ká wá yín sí? Tí nǹkan kan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ táà ni wọ́n bá jọ gún tó yẹ pé ibi tí Ọlọ́run ní Màmádó lọ parí ayé ẹ̀ sí. Ibẹ̀ ló dé yẹn. Báwo la ṣe locate yín àti kí ni ká ṣe fún yín? Ṣé ká fún yín ní bítì ni? Ìbọ́lọ̀ ń design kìíní. Kálí tí bàbá balẹ̀ bá parí sí nìyẹn bí ó ti máa ṣe lọ nìyẹn.
So many requests.
Ayé Akànnì.
Request yẹn pọ̀ ló tọ́ o.
Ayé Akànnì. Olówó orí Akànnì.
Good morning everyone. Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Yes ma. Nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ni pé mọ́mí ojú abẹ́ ti sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá and I think she has made some valid points because I was on a live stream pàtí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gbóná. I want to use myself as an example. Ṣé rí nǹkan kan wà tẹ́ pé táwọn àwọn kan máa ń ṣe tó bá fẹ́ new wife léèyàn tó bá fẹ́ yàwó léèyàn ẹni tó wà nínú ilé yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n máa ń rí ẹni tó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ yẹn as a competitor or as an attack lọ́ máa ń rí sí regardless of irú ìwà tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹni yẹn gangan ṣé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ obìnrin tí wọ́n fẹ́ yàwó lé wọ́n ní ìwà burúkú lọ́wọ́ tó ń fi pamọ́ tẹ́ pé táwọn ayé bá gbọ́n àwọn pé ó tó kọ́kọ́ ẹ fẹ́ yàwó lé ẹ̀ but because of the new person wọ́n á lo image ẹni tó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé yẹn just to cover their shit she understand ipe kan lè wò pé bí àwọn fìyà jẹ wọn àwọn obìnrin we have a whole lot of things to handle it's just like me when I just got married to ìyàwó kejì let me just say ìyàwó kejì lèmi ọ̀sẹ̀ rí kí tó rí pé mo dé I don't know what is going on between me and I'm not bothered about iye nǹkan tó wà láàrin àwọn méjèèjì but I'm talking from the experience tí mo ti ní tí wọn bá ń lọ síbi kan tẹ́ pé ìyàwó ti wà mẹ́tẹ̀lẹ̀ you are not going there to compete with the person you are not going there to fight the person òun lọ bẹ̀ láti lọ mọ̀ wọn ara ẹni tó bá ti lè mọ̀ wọn ara ẹ nǹkan tójú ẹ bá rí wà fara mọ́ ọjọ́ bá ti wà láàrin ọkùnrin yẹn àti ìyálé it is not my business my own is ìgbà tí mo débẹ̀ kéku tó ń ké bí eku kó máa ké bí eku lọ kẹyẹ tó ń ké bí ẹyẹ kó máa ké bí ẹyẹ lọ bọ̀ṣẹ́ láwọn ìyálé bọ̀ tẹ́ pé ìwà tó ń wù kò ṣeé gbọ́ sí etí this lady in question from the way tó ṣe ń da yín lọ lánàá ẹ ti mọ̀ pé òun gan fúnra rẹ̀ ó ní lọ́wọ́ fún àmọ́ kọkùnrin ò ṣe é dè mọ́lẹ̀ bó ṣe rí pákéjì wa ìwà wa ìṣesí wọlé mú kọkùnrin dúró tọkùnrin bá fẹ́ yàwó mẹ́fà tó bá dórí ẹ̀ tíwà ẹ̀ bá da tó mọ bó ṣe tó mọ new logic design ọkùnrin yẹn tó mọ kọ́kọ́rọ́ tó dé ó lè dúró lórí ọwọ́ títí ẹ gangan tí ò dẹ̀ ní lọ bí kankan mọ́ but àwọn obìnrin tó wà ń tàn sí they are not ready to listen to that tẹ bá ti sọ máa attack yín ni wọn máa níyẹn torí pé because men are polygamous in nature sọ pé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ but ẹnirú mama Dọ́là yín sìn she has the right to get married again èèyàn làwọn náà she has blood running through her vein she understand lè sọ pé torí pé wọ́n ti dàgbà torí pé wọ́n ti age tẹ́bá dé ìlú òyìnbó àwọn obìnrin tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti di bí 60 something years wọ́n sì marry ẹwà àwọn arúgbó kan ló ń fẹ́ àwọn ọmọ young boy wa ní Nàìjíríà yìí àtẹ̀wọ̀ pé ó wá ní nǹkan tó bá dìbò at least at that moment wọ́n enjoy ara wọn wọ́n ń gbé gbogbo tó sorí kodò wọ́n ń gbé sókè she understand but in the case of Mummy Dọ́là bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ló mọ̀ kan tó rí lára wọn tó fi rò pé àwọn olókàn tóun fẹ́ fẹ́ the advice I'm going to say is that I'm just going to give both of them is kán tọ́jú àwọn òbejì yẹn then the lady in question tó bá yẹ sí òun tí eré yẹn sí òun láti wọ̀ ó sì di opportunity láti padà síbẹ̀ she can still make her wrong right tó bá dáwọn pé òun ò fẹ́ padà síbẹ̀ mọ́ let her make sure pé kó wá peace kọ́ lè máa tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n fi sílẹ̀ then as for Mummy Dọ́là àwọn nǹkan tó wọ́n mọ̀ pé ọkùnrin yẹn lè máa ṣe láti lè make sure pé lady yẹn kò rojọ́ káàkiri mọ́ káwọn náà ṣe thank you so much for the opportunity I'm so grateful thank you.
Thank you ẹ ṣé gan
EBB.
nǹkan tí mo kọ̀ fẹ́ sọ pé mo kọ̀ fẹ́ kí ẹjọ́ ojú àbí ẹjọ́ ẹ try láti fi ru case by láti educate àwọn obìnrin especially because women are the price for everything. kan tó lọ́kọ kan máa wà ọyàn dáadáa because ìmúwa nù life yẹn lánàá náà Shigo is another woman being entirely that's just what I want to say.
all right thank you ẹ ṣé.
ọkùnrin ni wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sìn yẹn o àmẹ̀bọ ọkùnrin tó sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sìn.
ẹ káàárọ̀ gbogbo ẹ káàárọ̀ ìmọ̀ mi ni o.
nítorí pákùnrin ló sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sìn kó ní women are the problem of another problem. so níyẹn sì wọ́n ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o pé kò sí judgmental we are not going to be judgmental and that is how he feels about it and there is nothing we can that's how he feels about it. Oya go ahead.
ẹ káàárọ̀ mà ẹ̀yin mummies mi o nǹkan tí mi kọ́ bẹ sọ ni pé Mummy Dọ́là ní láti ignore gbogbo nǹkan tí kán gbé ọkàn wọn kúrò nínú gbogbo ẹjọ́ tí ọkọ wọn tán fẹ́ báyìí tó rò fún wọn nípa ìyálé wọn because mo fi pé kò sí kankan kò sí wọn kan tó kàn wọ́n whatever tó bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin ọkọ wọn àti ìyálé is none of our business. Aṣẹ́wó ni ṣùgbọ́n òun náà ṣe gbá òun náà ṣàwò kò kàn wọ́n rárá she should just leave it come on focus lórí ọkọ tó fẹ́ kọ́ dẹ̀ má jẹ́ kí ọkọ yẹn kọ́ má jẹ́ kí ọkọ yẹn deprive àwọn ọmọ tí ìyálé yẹn bí of their rights kó jẹ́ kọ́ ọkọ yẹn máa ṣojúṣe gbogbo nǹkan tí kí then àwọn ọkùnrin náà tó yẹ pé wọ́n máa rojọ́ ìyálé fún ìyàwó tuntun tó máa fẹ́ pé akọ́lé bá rojú rere ìyàwó tó máa fẹ́ it is wrong so ṣùgbọ́n yẹn náà àwọn náà fi sáà láìkẹ́ ẹjọ́ ìmọ̀ kọkùnrin máa wojọ́ wòtòwòtò mi sọ pé kọkùnrin máa express feelings ẹ̀ but má ti torí pé o fẹ́ lọ sẹ́dẹ̀ ẹ̀yin àgbà náà lè máa sọ pé ká má ti torí pé a fẹ́ lọ sẹ́dẹ̀ ká wá bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ jẹ́ so far so good wọ́n bímọ fúnra wọn so ọmọ tó lè ti bí fúnra wọn yẹn a bond ní lọ́tọ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ra wọn mọ́ wọn ò fẹ́ra wọn mọ́ kò síbi tó fẹ́ dà wọn mọ́ wọn sí so gbogbo ẹjọ́ tí mọ́mì dọ́là bá ń rò pé ẹ ó ṣe gbá ó ṣàwò kò sí nǹkan tó kàn wọn pẹ̀lú whatever tí ọkọ wọn tó ń fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó sọ fún wọn so she should just let it go kàn focus lórí ọkọ tí wọ́n fẹ́ kàn má put ara wọn up for dragging because the more tó bá ṣe ń rojọ́ wẹlẹrẹ tán explain the more táwọn èèyàn máa drag wọn sí and peace tán lówó pa àwọn fẹ́ get ọmọ ìlú
Thank you. Nice submission. Very nice submission. Oh yeah.
Mummy.
Oh, yeah.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ mà o.
Káàbọ̀.
Yes ma. Kọ́tẹ́mi kọ́ rí sí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn as ọmọ kékeré títí tèmi ni wípé ṣẹ́rí ìyàwó yẹn mi rò bí àmọ́ mi dọ́là ní gbogbo dragging yẹn cause tó bá jẹ́ normal person tí ò kí ń ṣe public figure àbí tí kò ń ṣe online person ẹni yẹn kò lè wá sí online kó wá máa drag èèyàn tí ò sí ní online. Ìkejì dẹ̀rẹ́ ọkọ yẹn gangan ọ̀dọ̀ wọn gbogbo ní gbogbo ẹ̀ tí wọ́n wá bí gbogbo èèyàn ṣe ń sọ láti ilẹ̀ pé kí wọ́n tọ́jú ọmọ ó dẹ̀ tún wà náà ni pé àìkàìmọye àwọn obìnrin náà tó wà ní ilé ọkọ náà tẹ́ pé àwọn àtọkọwọ́jọ́ gbé tọ́kọ dẹ̀ ṣe anything náà lórí ọmọ ìyẹn náà tún wà àwọn ọkùnrin kọ́ wà tẹ́ pé ẹjọ́ máa gbégun tẹ́ pé ẹjọ́ sí lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ gan kò ní ṣe nǹkan kan tẹ́ ẹjọ́ máa wà nílé tẹ́ pé wọ́n ló máa ṣe wàhálà so ìyẹn ò kí ń ṣe pé bóyá pé ọkọ yẹn náà ṣàníyàn máa bẹ̀ pé kó jọ nǹkan tó bá ti lágbára tó bá fẹ́ ṣe fọ́mọ kó ṣe fọ́mọ kó má wò títí ìyá wọn kó ṣe níṣe pé àwọn ọmọ àwọn ní ẹni táwọn ń ṣe fún kò kí ń ṣe ìyá wọn làwọn ń ṣe fún kọ́sà àmọ́ kọ́ sí àwọn tíṣẹ́ everybody kọ́ wá sọ̀nà ìwà sọ títí tẹ̀ kò síyàn tó máa ní kóró johnson tó máa ro nǹkan burúkú mọ́ ara ẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀ everybody náà ló máa sọ ètò dùn bẹ̀ kọ́ tèmi rí ń pa ẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣe.
Joy.
Ó dàbí Joy.
Mo wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Joy what?
Yeah, mo wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Okay, mo wà bẹ́ẹ̀ lánàá nígbà tí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀. But nǹkan tó kàn ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé fine ẹ ti fẹ́ ni tẹ fẹ́fẹ́ ẹ̀yin náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ọmọ kékeré ní ìyàwó ẹ̀. So wọ́n ní tọmọdé bá ń ṣe bí ọmọdé ó yẹ kágbàlagbà náà kó ṣe bí àgbàlagbà ẹ̀yin náà ẹ nírú ẹ̀ ọmọ yẹn àti bóyá àwọn ọmọ wọn wá fẹ́ jọ jẹgbẹ́ so ó yẹ káwọn lè mọ báwọn ṣe máa handle ẹ̀ mọ́ in a matured way táwọn gan ṣe wà yẹn tó bá já wọn náà ni wọ́n máa react lè nàyàn kẹ́ tó wá fẹ́ sọ bó ṣe máa ké fún un because wọ́n gbé ìyá gbá lọ́mọ gbá ni kò sẹ́ni tó máa ṣe tí ò ní kérora. And ọmọ yẹn náà dẹ̀ tún sọ ó náà ń threaten òun wọ́n kó tọ́ọ̀gì wá báwọn wọ́n ń fi lọ́ọ̀yà threaten òun àwọn náà dẹ̀ sọ lóòótọ́ pé ìgbà tó yá àwọn rí pé ṣe ni lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn kàn ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ àwọn kò ṣe nǹkan kan because lọ́ọ̀yà gan rí pé kéèsì ò make any sense mo sọ pé torí ẹ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà gan ṣe nǹkan kan sí tó kàn fi wọ́n jẹun so àwọn ni kán mọ̀ wọ́n ní ẹni tó lórúkọ làbùkù
máa wá
làbùkù máa ń wá so àwọn ló yẹ kán mọ̀ pé irú nǹkan báyìí kò yẹ kán gbọ́ kò yẹ kán bá mi di especially ẹni tó ti ní grown ups ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó lágbára díẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ wọn
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Amicable kẹ́ tó gbé ẹlòmíì. Okay, amicable. Kún ìlú máa kàn kún before amicable. Ṣé bá ní búlọ̀kù yìí mẹ́sàn-án ọ̀fẹ́ Edinburgh lọ́jọ́? Bá búlọ̀kù yìí mẹ́sàn-án ọ̀fẹ́ Edinburgh.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ mà.
Amicable káàrọ̀ búlọ̀kù yìí mẹ́sàn-án.
Èyí mẹ́sàn-án ọ̀fẹ́ Edinburgh.
Ṣé mi ló kàn mà àbí?
Ó dà á láàmú kọ́mẹ́ntì sọ búlọ̀kù yìí.
Fún yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ 3 minutes.
Okay ma, ẹ wo ẹ ṣí o ma, thank you so much láti for picking me and mama ojú abẹ ẹ pẹ́ fún wa ẹ pẹ́ fún wa lágbára Ọlọ́run. Cherry, I was there Niano, and you said everything, and you were so fair because tabawo lóòótọ́. Maybe because they need to share any NGO and stuff. I'll be looking at it from another perspective as well because
ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ kan ẹ lè sọ wípé torí màmá dọ́là wọ́n ti dàgbà kí wọ́n má fẹ̀yàn, and this is part of the stigmatization tá à ń sọ nípa.
I will say that.
ẹ ló mà ẹ mú bọ̀ mú bọ̀.
I will never say that for anybody. So
exactly, so but the issue tó wà ńbẹ̀ ni pé ẹ̀yin bàbá wa, I think ibi tí màá ti sọ̀rọ̀ rí, the man ni mo máa probably say is at fault because kò sẹ́ni tó ní pé kọ́ má fẹ́yàwó àti gbà. It's not, I'm a Christian, but the truth of the matter ni pé wisdom náà la fi ń gbé marriages àti mọ̀ pé these things are happening. But ẹ̀bẹ̀ náà la máa bẹ̀ wọ́n ni pé he should have been able to manage it very well. Now, sister yẹn sọ lánàá pé wọ́n fáwọn ní 1 million, and the 1 million ẹ wo gbà tí wọ́n ti fún wọn ní 1 million. And the also thing ni pé sister kan náà tún sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ pé pé kí sister yẹn lọ wáṣẹ́ kó tọ́jú ara wọn. That's not the issue here. If you've decided pé o fẹ́ mú ọmọ wá sílé ayé, then you should be able to take care of that child. Now, ṣé later lọ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́ máa ní pé wọ́n fẹ́ kó family wá nígbà tí wọ́n wà pẹ̀lú jísìmọ̀ láàárọ̀ òun náà là ń sọ pé ṣé ní later lọ́jọ́ alẹ́ ńgbà tí sísá ìbá ti tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ tán ni àwọn family máa wá kẹ́sẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀ wá ní pé ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ bàbá wọn ló yẹ kó jókòó. It's not done. So bí sister yẹn ṣe pariwo síta, it's not to spite Mama Dollar. She had her reasons as well. She had security concerns. She had the fact that the man also was not taking care of his responsibilities. Most of us are outside the country. We see how the government supports single mothers. They would enforce the way the man must contribute into the taking care of the kids. What we are saying here is that he should take up his responsibilities. He should take it, and Mommy Dollar as well as Agbalagba, to be able to also see how she can support the man, even encourage him to take up the responsibility. And that's what we are saying here. In Kota and Sandy, thank you so much for
it. Please. Next year, power tap for 200. I want from 3 now. I'm by. I'm keeping a cast on the calendar. I got some 3 minutes, please. I got some. I'm about power tap, Enjoy me or lower coupon. I think me calling in over pay. Mommy Dollar Agbalagba ni wọ́n. And tó bá ti fẹ́ rí marriage, èmi ò bóyá bí ẹni tó ju àwọn lọ díẹ̀ ló yẹ kí ọ lọ fún. Ní side ọ̀dọ̀ tèmi o, ẹ tún wá lọ fún ọmọ kékeré, ẹ tún wá lọ lé ẹ tún ṣe gbá azin kí ni ẹ kàn bí mi nínú lánàá ni. Ó dàbí pé kí n rí wọn face to face kí n fọ́ wọn létí ni. Sorry o. Wá ní pé ọmọ wọn ni ọmọ obìnrin yẹn gogogogan kọ́ wá gbé mọ́mì ẹ̀ wá pé mọ́mì ẹ̀ lọ fẹ́fẹ́ le. Báwo lọ ṣe máa rí? Bọ̀ àwọn ọmọ báyẹn máa ń jà online tó máa ṣe ẹ wo nǹkan tó ń kọ́ fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn o because inú ń bí mi. The part that got you triggered is the fact that mommy what Dollar, she should have settled down for someone older, and you know that will have not caused problem. I mean, is that what you think? Yes. Oh God. Yeah, I like that. Thank you. I'm going to discuss about that generally. I will discuss about that. So different things don't trigger everyone in the case, which is very understanding. It's very sweet. I love it. Oh yeah, Tanoku, Steve.
Yeah. Good afternoon, ma. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, ma. I came to your live. I think this morning. Yes. Okay. So, because I don't really come on TikTok like that, so I came to your live this morning. And I saw everything. The what's it called, the record and everything. So my opinion is, why do we have to bring in children if we want to be wayward? If we want to be somehow kind of, why is the word useless? Everything that is happening in all of this now, I'm really worried about the children, which are those twins. You understand, ma? It's only a rich man that is allowed to be polygamous.
No. Continue with English.
I'm coming, man.
Continue with English.
Okay, yes. It's only a rich man. that should be allowed to be polygamous, not a poor man and an average man. Because ẹni tó bá lówó lọ́wọ́ tó bá fẹ́ fìyàwó lẹ̀ tí àwọn ẹ̀ máa ṣòṣì, he would leave the wife with the properties.
Exactly.
I don't know these people before at all. I'm a married man. My son is 7 years. So I've been married for 7 years now. So I don't know these people before, but Sherry, I have had issues in my marriage whereby Siba or mommy buy that song. Me only choice. Mama rearrange around me.
Exactly.
Fine. That woman might be messing. The wife might be what's it called? The twins mother might be messing up. You understand, man? But at least please consider these twins. Leave the woman to that apartment.
Exactly.
I won't say Mommy Dola is cool because I don't know her age. Like I'm sure that Dola should not be over 30. I don't know, but she's allowed to marry whoever she wants to marry. But Sherry, you see that word that guy used yesterday? That he was abusing that lady's mother. Man, that's the number one red flag. Number one red flag. No matter anything that is happening between you and your ex or anything like that, don't even try to insult the mother or the father. Let them be. I pray and I hope this guy doesn't come for when Dola's parents when the time comes. I hope and pray so. Because if I was Mommy Dola, I would recheck all of these things. I would want to watch that video that happened yesterday. And I would try to 1 + 1, 2 + 2. Or more, this place I'm going to. Show no one be, so no be. I would rearrange. Because Sherry, you see that man, Yes, ma'am. I am sure that because we married for benefit, so mom, yes, ma'am, we married for benefit. Is that I would love our wife because she's pretty or she's intellectual. But see, So when as time goes now, this is when we are now. Pretty will fade, right?
100.
At the time, a sense of intellect will what it will drop. If this guy is not benefiting anymore, man, he's moving up. I'm just wondering what dollars and the rest, how they'll be watching all of this thing that's happening right now. So I feel like if Momdola was my mother, I would just call her. I won't fight her. Mommy, I think you need some space right now. Go and get some fresh air somewhere and stay off this internet for now. If that guy cannot rearrange with his kids, then he should go.
Exactly.
You have no right to interfere. You have no right to interfere with the land or the house. No, you came in, you met them. Like one lady that said she's the second wife now. She said once you go into the polygamous house, move as in do your own thing. Let the bed be kind like a bed. Now you came up yesterday. Now I don't know I know Dollar as a content creator. I know the man as a content creator also. But as in my hand, as in Yakpa mi jaboma. Like when I watched everything this morning.
You know what happened to me yesterday? I swear, I am meeting that woman for the first time. Mommy,
do you know there are some traumas that Mommy, sorry to cut you short, man. You know there are some traumas that are more crazier than being a CS patient.
I tell you.
I pray and hope these twins doesn't get to know all of these things that's happening. And I pray that even the last children.
Stephen Babami, I'm going to add an extra 2 minutes to.
Exactly. We want to hear you talk more.
Okay. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So I pray because anyway, if you see our mom, I don't know what because they are also online also. I think they'll use TikTok very well also. I don't know what they'll be thinking right now. It's over one school you want. Bring them out no.
Tell you.
Sherry, I lost my mother at a tender age. We got even judge also at the Yoruba in 1998 in Soyami. Till dates, ma. I know how that trauma messes with my head. Not to talk of a mother that you have that is messing up like this. No, now you can undo this thing like this now. Sherry, there are some things that we say. Don't want to come out Sierra Baba Kavisholong. Do you know we have parents that they take a call anyhow, they mess up very well. But the fact that I've around Sholong, I'm not touching one right. The fact that the mother has messed up doesn't mean you shouldn't take care of these kids. And when we share, please you don't have to because the insults are given to the mother of the lady. It means you are insulting the children's grandma.
Exactly.
If this kid gets to grow up and they become somebody, man, they will not forget. Sherry, I want to stress mommy if you cool. I can tell you that I started forgiving them this year. From 30 years, I want to stress mommy we should be best. My dad doing. So yes, Timothy Babu. So I want to tweet if they get to know that this was what happened. I pray that man don't have that, but I pray he doesn't fall sick for any reason. I pray he doesn't fall sick because our grandma what is life after life? What is life after life? Who is there to help us push the wheelchair? Who is there to give us a pull when we become 110 years old?
Bless.
Who is there to beat us?
Steve, bless.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is the womb that carried you?
Thank you, ma'am.
The womb that carried you, it's a blessed womb. Mama ẹ níbi tó bá wà, tó bá ń gbọ́ ilé, ó máa wà proud of you.
Thank you.
And please, don't hesitate to come to my show whenever we're having things to Jomo Ori Pipe. Please, you are free to come.
Ma.
I love your
I
submission.
promise you, ma.
And
I
want you to keep on doing this. And you will help the society. Thank you so much. And I just wanted to talk about what do you see about the lady in question, the Mama Twins?
Yes, ma'am.
What can you go out from that?
You see, before you can only beat a child and you can't teach a child how to cry, ma. At all. The fact that maybe the thing must have happened so many years back, the pain reoccurs, it comes, it reoccurs, it comes. The only way that lady can be happy, ma, is when she sees that her kids have been taken care of very well. Because I get to realize that Sharia will be, that is the mothers. If you take care of their kids very well, don't worry, you have won them. You have won them. If that man can try, he should go and rearrange, take care of those kids. You see that woman will not disturb you among dollars again. She will not disturb them from one bit again. Because she will be able to move on with her life, then focus on somebody else. Because now, every work that she's doing, she's spending on those kids. She's not able to take herself out. She's not able to meet new friends, new men. Because now she's traumatized. Any guy that comes to her, she might swear for the guy. But once her kids have been taken care of, she has time to pass the night out with another man. And because this is it. As a guy, if you want to meet a married woman, you need that time, all that time. At the time, see about point time, you will be angry that when I can want to be a long time, but once the kids have been taken care of very well, as a woman, you'll be able to move on. So, woman she's about to feel how she wants to feel. Let's just pray for God to comfort her. Let's pray for God to comfort her. As a man, when I faced divorce, when my wife almost divorced me, I dropped from 72 weight to 61. I dropped from 72 to 61. Then when I'm now back to my weight of 72, 73. Because I have arranged my hand out to thank God to Mr. Fonsho Adeolu. And there's one woman that joined your life also now, Auntie Shola. She does film also. Yes, with one other woman like that does film also. I was on their live on TikTok and I made them understand my own points where I messed up. And they told me, guy, go and rearrange. And since then, I was able to talk to my wife. And since then, even if we have a little bit of altercation, we settle it amicably. Let that man please, he should go and take care of that.
Please, I don't want you. Don't cut him short, please. I want to give him extra 3 minutes again.
Because
once he's done, I will let him.
When people do that video, I will tell them by the grace of God, you will do 100 years. Now, that 100 years doesn't mean you'll be able to stand. By that time, you might be pulling on your body. Who will be there to wash your pool? If you don't take care of your wife and your kids, they will not be there for you. They would not. We tend to forget this. We remember our enjoyment of now. We forget to remember life after now. If that guy is rich enough, as he see that he's rich in this one, he travel, he should leave that property for the wife and the kids. Take out more property. To buy come from a fee, only a mason one school, leave the year for the scholarship there. Go buy another land and property for you.
Steve, how old are
I'll be 33 by October, ma. I'll be 33 by October, ma.
What's your background? Where did you finish from?
Oh, okay. I think you're surprised, man. I only have O level. I'm not for that moment. I think you're surprised. I know. Okay, circumstances and my growing up, like I said, I lost my mommy at a tender age, and I was trained by the neighbors, not really by my father, by neighbors in the my face you compound. So because my daddy was the man that goes after I lost my mom, he goes to work in the morning. After he comes back, he sleeps for like 2 hours, go and do night again. So we never had the privilege of being able to further more like that. So I've been right from my GS, I've been paying my bills. So, okay.
After this program, we can talk about your life. If you don't mind.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No problem, ma'am.
It's fine. Let's just continue.
Thank you for this. Thank you for this time, ma'am. I'm really grateful,
I want to add something to what you just asked him now. Steve.
Yes, ma'am. I'm with you, ma'am.
This page is full of amazing things and it's full of wonderful things. You coming up today, meditating this kind of conversation as a greater neighbor that's going to take on your life.
Yeah, I believe.
Immediately you started trying to contribute. A lot of people pay attention to what you are saying.
Yeah,
but I want to add this to it. Please, no matter how much you have been blessed with wonderful followers on this page today, don't even try to defeat. Stick to that woman of your life that you have. You do get me now? That lady in your home. That lady in your home, make sure you stick to her. I want you to go to the
what sign are you? What month are you born?
October, man. October. On the 13th.
So, wonderful people are going to provide your inbox now. And please, you need to stand firm. Only to my pages come on, how bless you.
I think. Sorry to cut you, sir. I think this is the second time I'm joining live on TikTok. To join TikTok live.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yes, because I don't like to. How would I put it? I don't like to talk in where I think it's not. They don't talk about the intellectual things, and so I've been following up. I've been watching her page on FYP for a very long period of time. Even with that other guy, Oko, what's it called? Single lady, yes, single mom. That the guy inspires me so much also. And you, Sir Khalifa, also. I always see you on mommy's page also. Like you guys talk very well, and so I'm very, very grateful to be part of this.
Thank you. You are welcome. You are very welcome.
Yes, ma'am.
So
thank you for coming.
No problem.
We will talk to you. We want to see you. We want to hear from you. We want to know your story. We want to see how we can assist in any way.
For you to even say that, because you've already attracted me attention, and I can see the way he's looking at you.
I don't mind if you want to join the link of. Do you mind joining? I have so many. Do you want to be next one? Do you find me attractive enough?
No problem. Even I'm single,
go down.
Okay. This is it. Let me be sincere with you, man. After this program, when I leave work, when I get home, I think my best amiable partner is my wife.
Oh.
So I think she has gone to the farm now. If when she was at home, she would be with her phone and she would see that I'm on live. She would have joined and see everything. So I would talk to her that okay, this is. It's okay, babe. We are joined now. You're safe there and things like that. And I'll go on, man. That will bring in shame or anything.
You are not safe.
And you call them myself. Don't worry. If you don't need touch of feeling there, don't worry. See you myself, babe. I used to watch her live. Join. I will join.
No, but we are going to do the normal thing for you.
You are in trouble. The two of you are in trouble.
Very simple thing. You'll be looking for this thing. You won't be able to come about this place.
Yeah. The best thing you can do now. We are going to church because we are last time to
if they shut you up, I'm going to re-add you. Don't worry. Don't feel threatened by that. They are just a jealous husband. Leave them. They're lying.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. God bless you, my brother. God bless
Thank you.
Yes,
God bless you. We appreciate your presence. Thank God bless you.
Yes, ma'am.
The PS. Oh, yeah.
Àwọn tó ní làákàyè àti fẹ́ méjì wọn ò fẹ́ o. Ṣé pé wisdom is not by age? Àwọn tó ní làákàyè àti kó méjì mẹ́ta sí
PS sọ̀rọ̀ sókè ẹgbẹ́nu sí Mike.
Good afternoon, ma. People have said a lot. Like, but to me, blame Iyabeji. No, they blame Mama Dola. In my own opinion, yeah, I'm married. But ọkọ yẹn ni mo fi pé bóyá ó jẹ́ ọkọ tó yẹ kó bóyá first wife gan kò tọ́jú ẹ̀ ló ṣe kú. In my own opinion, Iyabeji náà nǹkan yìí ó ní kó ti tọ́jú ọmọ for like 4 years fine. Ìsinyìí ìtòrò fẹ́yàn kan ló mọ̀ kó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀rù yẹ kó béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé ṣégbà tó fẹ́ òun ṣé ó tọ́jú first wife? Tọ́jú first wife ò ní kúrò. Ṣé normal fún first wife nígbà tí Iyabeji wà bẹ̀? Àwọn méjèèjì ọjọ́ máa kọ́ ọmọ olùbọ́ ni. Èèyàn kan ò ní kúrò fèèyàn kan. That means pé nature máa yẹn nìyẹn. Ó kàn lè jẹ́ àwọn tó yẹ pé unlike kan máa fokó wọn bímọ ọmọ mọ́tọ́. Bá wọn ní pé Mama Dola ó ṣe kinní kan ó ṣe gbá tó bá Mama Dola sọ̀rọ̀ pé kán bá máa yẹn sọ̀rọ̀. Ìgbà tí mo lọ profile máa yẹn àwọn èèyàn tó yẹ pé jayéjayé ọ̀rọ̀ yín kò sí kan tẹ̀lé sọ. Eléyìí kò mind kò kàn mí ìṣọ́ kò máa tọ́jú ẹ̀. Àfi tí Mama Dola bá wù ó pé kò fẹ́ bà image rẹ̀ jẹ́ o kó máa tọ́jú tó bóyá anything tó bá ní kó máa send sí woman yẹn in my own opinion. But bọ̀dá yẹn mi ìṣọ́ pọ̀ lè ṣe nǹkan kan. That is me in my own baby opinion. Mo ìṣọ́ pọ̀ lè ṣe nǹkan kan. Torí tó bá pọ̀ ṣe dáadáa ni first wife ò ní kúrò. Kí second wife jókòó àmọ́ bá tún ní third wife làwọn. Treat everybody wọ́n kúrò. There will be a reason behind it. Thank you, ma.
Thank you. Ẹni tí Tóbi. I'm very honored to be here today. Joe, I don't really have much to say, but one of the points I want to bring out is that we are actually forgetting that this girl, I think she's about 25. She's a young girl. And I want to marry the kind of people she would move with. I want to marry soon. Advice to my phone. Also try take me with it what's the social media. Tipe. And Mommy Dollars on my own part, she messed up as a mother. Yeah, because you have no right, you have no business with this girl in question. This I don't really know her name with the mommy twins. You have no connection with her. The fact that they said she's going to going to police station to report her and all those things. Kò ní any right láti in fact she has no business with the gbogbo nǹkan yìí. Mommy Dola Iyabeji ọkọ jẹ́ kí man yẹn kó fi wọ́n ṣe pàṣán ni. Man yẹn gangan òun ló fà gbogbo ìwàlá yìí. The main problem is this man and he is hiding behind them. Pàtì wọn síwájú. Àwọn méjèèjì Mommy Dola náà she should have understood that this man is hiding. Gbogbo nǹkan tí màá yẹn ṣe gbogbo nǹkan anger tó ń vent láàrin Mommy Dola àti girl yẹn, it is this man. But they are not seeing it. I can't say, in fact, I got to a stage, this lady made it clear that she doesn't even want the man anymore. She just wants the man to take responsibility. But one of them, Fatiga is important. It got to a stage she was playing voice notes of how they were threatening her. You cannot talk to people that you are going to do this. The threats, because I was in the live all through, the threats were too much. And one bang when in a sorrow, and bomb when you sorrow, pay Mashele, and to I expect Nico Dake, or to I jump with that age. Shema want to Mama Bass or Shema, go to Mama go through in your mind. And one became my judge. They should have $100 million. I will and she failed to do it that way. So whatever comes after he, then she should be ready to face it. She shouldn't even be involved. I was behind her. gbọ̀ngbà tó yájọ́ ọmọ yẹn wá ń gbà àwọn evidences kan táwọn náà tún wá sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn fúnra ara wọn gan wọ́n tún rojọ́ mọ́ra wọn lẹ́sẹ̀. Because you know that girl is more like a daughter to her. And you can find love anywhere. Love kò sí nǹkan tó kan love pẹ̀lú age. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ tí find love níbẹ̀ yẹn nìyẹn. Then you should do it the right way. But she failed to do it that way. Fail láti ṣe bó ṣe yẹ kó rí òun ní nǹkan yẹn ló ṣe dàrú báyìí. So I just pray to retrace her step and do what she's supposed to do.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And very happy Auntie Alaye.
Yeah, because we have so many requests.
Emperor.
So many requests. Oh, pile up. There's so many. And yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Ekabo.
Ekaso, everybody.
Ekabo, bring your.
Yeah, okay.
Ekabo. Sóbì ló sọ̀rọ̀ àbọ́kùnrin. Ọkùnrin ni Imperial.
Wọ́n ṣe wá gbé èjì sí orí GP báyìí.
Ìdí ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló gbé sí kí ló ká ẹ̀kọ́ pẹ̀lú tó gbé mi.
So, wọ́n ní ojú abẹ́ number one nǹkan tó kọ́kọ́ ẹ má bínú everybody mo kí. Nǹkan tó fà mí wá sí péjì yín orúkọ yín ni. Nítorí ojú abẹ́ ẹni tó máa kan ojú abẹ́ ní kò ọwọ́ àṣẹ.
Yes.
Ìkan tó gbé mi wá sọ́dọ̀ yín nìyẹn. Yes ma, ibi tó ti ń sọ òótọ́ láì wo ìyà tó lè jẹ́ láì má kí ẹni tó fẹ́ takò mí. Sẹ́rí ní àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yín kọ̀ọ̀kan wà tí mo máa ń wá láìfi yín wà tí mo máa ń wá dáadáa. Ẹ sọ kan lánàá mi mo bóyá ọ̀rọ̀ yín náà ni ní àárọ̀ àná àbí bíi táìmì lánàá ẹni tó ṣẹ́ oyún ìbejì lánàá lẹ sọ so ká tẹ̀ wá fìyẹn lẹ̀ ká wá bọ́ sí ti italiano tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ṣé rí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mo wò sọ́tún mo wò sósì mo kọ́gbùn tó pọ̀ ń bẹ̀. Akíìmù sọ kinní kan ní end nígbà tẹ́ kúrò Akíìmù ní àǹtí túùṣì yìí ó fún àǹtí yẹn ní àwọn èpè kan nínú gbogbo kéèsì yìí mo rí pé àǹtí yẹn jẹ́ ọ̀dádá ní èyí tó pọ̀ jù ìwọ ló mọ́kọ́ ìwọ ló màlè ìwọ ló mọ ìyàwó ìwọ ló mọ kò sí gbogbo everything even mọ́mí dọ́là ń sọ pé ò sí ń bẹ̀ ó ń sọ fún mọ́mí dọ́là lánàá pé mo wà ń bẹ̀ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kò sí tó ṣẹ̀yìn àti ẹ̀. Now going back to Shigo ọkọ ìyàwó ó ní ọ̀rọ̀ ìwé mímọ́ kan tó sọ pé ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ṣẹ̀ ẹnikẹ́ni tí kò bá tọ́jú ilé ẹ̀ ó ló ṣẹ̀ ìgbàgbọ́ ó ló ṣọ̀jú aláìgbàgbọ́ lọ ó ṣọ̀jú ẹni tí ò mọ Ọlọ́run lọ ẹni tí ò bá tọ́jú ilé ẹ̀ kò sọ nípa pé má fẹ́ yàwó méjì má fẹ́ yàwó mẹ́ta má fẹ́ yàwó mẹ́rin but àwọn ìyàwó tó ti fẹ́ yẹ ilé tó ti ní tẹ́lẹ̀ kì í ṣe ilé kéèyàn kọ́lé kì í ṣe blọ́ọ̀kù ní kéèyàn tọ́jú ilé ilé means family ẹ taking care of your family if you fail to take care of your family kò sí nǹkan tó fi yàtọ̀ sí wèrè nǹkan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá nìyẹn woman yẹn ké pé wàá tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ wàá gbọ́ èsì lẹ́nu bàbá ọmọ bí ẹ ṣe ń béèrè lánàá pé ó gbọ́ ṣó máa tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yẹn mo rìkọ́dẹ̀ èsì tí bàbá ọmọ tí Ọlọ́run fún ní ìbejì bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe wà ìbejì làwọn ọmọ mi èsì tí wọ́n jáde lẹ́nu bàbá tí Ọlọ́run fi ọmọ méjì kẹ́ tí àwọn kan sunkún ẹ̀ kiri mo ń gbọ́ èsì yẹn inú dẹ̀ ń gbé mi láti tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ó wá di problem now the property tá à ń sọ yìí ṣe ní nígbà míì kì í ṣe kí bóyá pé àwọn tó kọ́lé sí Bàdàn Island ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ Steve yẹn ti sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ owó ló máa pọ́pì nínú family. ní pé wọ́n ẹ̀ fi gbé lọ ṣe property for good 4 years o ò tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ tí woman yẹn bá wá ké síta ẹ má jẹ́ ká parọ́ tanra wa woman yẹn ò ṣí gbẹ́kẹ́ woman yẹn ò ṣe kéke woman yẹn béèrè fún right there. And this is the right time fún gbogbo obìnrin láti stand up láti fight for right wọn because so many women are suffering for this. Èmi ní àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tó jẹ́ pé 20 years wọn ò rí bàbá wọn but after 20 ọmọ mi university school ló máa dágbére fún mọ́mí ẹ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ ti rí lórí Facebook òun àti bàbá ẹ̀ ti ń pàdé lẹ́yìn. Ẹ gbọ́ agony tí woman yẹn máa pass through ipe ọmọ tí mo ti ń jìyà lórí ẹ̀ for 20 good years bàbá ẹ̀ ti ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn bàbá ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ti ń rí. So tí woman yẹn bá tètè pariwo lẹ́yìn ọdún mẹ́rin ipe wa because ọkùnrin bá a ṣe dáa tó ayàwèrè lọ́pọ̀. Tó o bá ẹ sọ fún mi for good 4 years tó ti tọ́jú ọmọ yẹn ṣé 200,000 tí Mr. Shigo lóun sẹ́ẹ̀dì sínú àkáǹtì ṣóun ló ń jẹ ọmọ fún 4 years. Ṣé 200,000 tó ló yọ olóòtú 200 ṣóun ní owó ń jẹ ọmọ. Tọ́mọ bá yọ ẹ́ lẹ́nu lórí bisikíìtì lásán wàá mọ ẹni tí wàá fi ra bisikíìtì lóṣù kan á tó wá sọ ọdún mẹ́rin gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mò ń wá bí tí Ṣìgò máa yẹn ti máa tákù ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn pé 4 years kó last year nínú máa yẹn kò dìbọn kẹ o so for good 4 years and.
Imagine lórí platform láti ó máa sọ lánàá pé tó bá wù bàbá Mohbad kó lọ sùn Mohbad jẹ kó lọ sùn ọmọ ẹ jẹ ẹdẹlẹ fàìtì.
These people will begin to ask them questions about what is happening to Mohbad case. In their conferences, they will be ashamed that international journalists are asking them about, you are talking about the rule of law, and this is happening. They will be ashamed to even travel out, and it becomes a big bone in their neck, which they must attend to at all costs. And this case, because the NBA, the Nigerian Bar Association, is also part of it, and also the media houses, they cannot bribe all these people. So once we have a committee that is working and pushing seriously for this, we can now push for the forensic, independent forensic analysis. Writing with the powers behind us, including that of the Nigerian Bar Association, the journalists, the media house, and the SERAP and all the rest of the Human Rights Watch behind us, we write to telecommunication companies getting the required court orders to be able to do this. This is a case of huge public interest, and we must fight to its logical conclusion, irrespective of what wrongs have been done in the past. It can be corrected if we put our heart to it as a public who wants justice. The justice is not about us. It's not even about Mohbad itself. It's about the society we live in, how we begin to view ourselves, and how the public and the other people around the world begin to look at us as a group of people who cannot even harmonize themselves collectively to get justice when there are evidence all over the social media. So we have done this so far to ourselves by fighting, causing problems here and there, and leaving the most important things, details out of it. So we begin to advocate, the civil committee will begin to advocate for a fresh digital forensic analysis based on the report of the private investigator, which we have, and so it is not even about public donations. I can see some other people telling us there is another format and all that. No, once the Human Rights Watch and all these people are involved, then the money will not even be an issue. Even Berekete can be part of it, which will institute every legal actions that is necessary for us to get close to getting justice for Mohbad. So now we work with investigative journalists. So with the details of the information that we've been able to gather from the private investigator, from the social media posts that we'll be able to harmonize and look for inconsistencies and all the rest, which is enormous. That's why you can see from different camps, people are asking us to present evidence, and it appears there are no evidence. Whereas there are evidence, but because we do not harmonize them well enough to present this evidence. And so we'll publish this evidence with deep dive reports that gives clarity in everything from start to finish. And this journalist work will be broadcasted all over the media houses, social media, and everything. And this give a strong footing for justice for Mohbad. And then, of course, like I said, we engage legal, human rights activists and the NGOs, Amnesty International, Nigeria Bar Associations, and all the rest. And so we must have a relationship with them. So it has to do with the Civil Committee on Justice for Mohbad. And thereafter, this can be used for all other cases that we find where injustice and the government are not able to do proper investigation. The killings is too much for us to now look at the government misbehaving without actions to look at those who are responsible for such actions. As far back as the time of Delegiwa, we've been in this mess. And even a minister in Obasanjo's regime, also the same case, and is still there lying and nobody is talking about it. So this will become a eye opener, and then it will put a stop to government incompetency or government lack of interest to pursue case that will show good justice for the rule of law for everybody. And so we apply public pressure. So this is where everybody comes in. We apply public pressure, we put social media posts and all the rest, and then we can even picket if there are no favorable actions being done, we can picket the House of Assembly, we can picket different places, and then we get these things done. We don't need to start fighting ourselves, whether some certain people will work together or not going to work together. The cause that we are pushing is far beyond their egos. Now, so if they are not working together, we push it through ourselves. So this is not what it is in their right to choose to work or not, to choose not to work with us. But I believe so far, whatever every individuals have done, they can also push these things forward themselves to show that truly they are fighting for justice for Mohbad, irrespective of the camp that they want to belong. So because everything will be done transparently enough, there won't be much problem with anybody sabotaging, and then some people are giving false information here and there. So there won't be room for false information because we will be pushing for clarity and openness. And so once this is done properly, you hardly find people forming themselves to be part of some certain groups of individuals. If they continue to do that, evidence in the open or in the public space will really put them to shame. Evidence in public space will put them to shame. That okay, what are you doing when there are certain evidence here and there that have already been outlined properly? So this is the idea. It is to harmonize everything that we've been doing, the rubbish that we've done in the past, and all those Yomi is doing 3-second video, another person is filing petition here and there, they are throwing slings at themselves, which is not pushing in the right directions. It is obvious Baba Mohbad and his team of lawyers are not working to get justice for Mohbad. They are paying attention to the secondary facts. They are not looking at the primary issues. The primary issues is the poor investigation and lack of transparency of the police in investigating what happens to Mohbad. And the 15 people in the house who have never been thoroughly investigated to tell us what really happened to that boy the night he returned back from the show, including the brother. And it appears the father has compromised with these people, and so is a clog in the wheel of justice, which we must, as much as we can, expose and remove. Let me tell you one thing about people who are working not to get justice. They are afraid of being exposed. Okay, so if you can expose them with the truth, we need to seek the truth and expose them the way it is. And once we are able to do that, they are nullified forever. They will have issues with themselves to contend with, not even with us who give out the truth. The truth speaks louder and volumes for everything. So we have to work assiduously. As it is now, time has been wasted. toxicology report has been destroyed, which is why it becomes very important. We work hard on this now. Baba Mohbad sat on so many materials and evidence that could help Mohbad, and he messed them up. Up to today, nowhere in Baba Mohbad's space mentioned where the toxicology report test was done. If Baba Mohbad could not tell you where that test was done, it shows that there's what we call chain of custody. This chain of custody means that the specimen, the histology, the tissues taken from Mohbad's body, the chain of custody must be properly documented until it gets to the laboratory where these samples were received and tested. That means that was not done. That is the reason why Baba Mohbad could not even give account for the location and the laboratory where this test was done. It shows lack of interest. It shows wickedness of the highest order by the son, by the father of the deceased. Is a high level of wickedness anybody can do to a son. And he sits there. He still sat there giving interviews, talking nonsense and not bothered about what has happened. As if it is a norm. And nobody is talking about and challenging him to get this toxicology report done. In fact, Baba Mohbad should have been sued now. As I'm talking to you, if we had had this civil committee on board, he should have been sued, taken to court for deceiving the public, collecting money, and not be able to account for what he has done with the money. Because this is a criminal offense against getting justice for Mohbad. It's a serious criminal offense. And so the man sat there talking nonsense and not bothered about the location where his own son toxicology test was done to enable him get justice for him. And it tells us that he's looking for justice. It is arrant nonsense. It is unbelievable that we still have some certain lunatics still supporting this man, that is a man who has done so well that we should begin to praise. It is unbelievable. Believe me, every now and then I think about these things, I begin to wonder that people who have their brain intact can still sit down with this man and still tell him they are looking for justice and we get justice, and they drum it into their head, like they keep dancing all over the place like people who doesn't have brain. It's maddening. It is crazy to believe this is happening. So Baba Mohbad is not interested in getting justice for Mohbad, and that is number one indication. The number two indication is that he buried the most important evidence, which is Mohbad. He buried him. The most important evidence in this case is Mohbad. After an inducement of payment, after collecting money, 2 million naira was allegedly collected by Baba Mohbad, and another 4 million, that 2 million naira was confirmed, and he said he gave it to Darusha. Darusha later gave him remaining part of the money. Was he induced by money to bury Mohbad and bury the evidence, even though he saw blood at all? Another incident is, did Baba Mohbad collect 4 million naira from Obi Kubana chief priest? Because there are allegations that he did, and he never proved to us by showing us his account that he did not do this. So all this we need to put into serious perspective so that we can get justice for Mohbad. He's sitting on different evidence and is damaging them. Let me tell you, as of the report I get yesterday, Mohbad's body is in serious decay. Mohbad's body is in serious decay. In fact, after they pour the organophosphate on him, the body is unrecognizable anymore. The body, Mohbad's body, is unrecognizable anymore. In serious decay. So Baba Mohbad oversee that. He had that by his own pathologist. He had that. He's not deaf. He was in the court when the pathologist said, when he got to the corpse, it appears that organophosphate was poured on the body. And Baba Mohbad never for once questioned that action. Never for once bothered why was organophosphate poured on his son's body. Is that a man looking for justice? He has never mentioned anything about it even in public space. And then he went to court challenging the DPP to bring a case. The case is being done in a magistrate court, which means that the magistrate court can only give like 5 years maximum to any of the culprits for negligence alone. So nobody is being charged for the murder of Mohbad. And Baba Mohbad wants other persons to be added to that case. He's not even challenging the lesser charge. He's not challenging the lesser charge that was profiled on these individuals. And even in the first place, he doesn't even have a private investigator to even prove his case. So we are on a very wrong footing. The son has done a terrible, terrible job. He has a group of lawyers. Imagine a son attending to issues at the coroner inquest. It is incredible. It is something unheard of. A son do not attend a coroner inquest. He sends his boys to do that. This is what Sam Shitu is doing. To show that there's workings. Ordinary lawyers can easily attend the inquest. They get their briefings, and then we everything is done and dusted. But these are the issues at hand. Please, I beg you all, in the name of God and in the name of the justice that we seek, let us do things with openness and truthfulness. Let us not look at bickerings, look at the antecedents of the past. Let us look and open a new space, a new book for ourselves. It is not for Mohbad. Believe me, I'm not fighting this for Mohbad. All what I'm doing, I'm documenting my informations for the future, so that people who are not here born, they can look at archives and be able to see, oh, so these are the progresses in these things, and some people are standing for the right things, even though we have so many individuals who are faking it and doing certain things because of some inducement. People are giving them money and all that. I've seen people who have asked me to give accounts so that they can fund me for some certain things. I have blatantly refused. I don't want to be influenced by anybody. So these are the issues are on the table. It is for our children and our children's children. It is for our own survival and the survivors of our children. If the people who took away Mohbad's life can go away with the mother, they can take the life of your children, life of your children's children, and they can damage them forever if they are allowed to roam the street and also create a precedent. So these are the issues. Let the three individuals have their unique profiles, okay, irrespective of the issues with them. Yomi can come off. I did almost 2 months battles on Yomi Fabi when he left the Mohbad case and he ran to the UK because some certain people are after him. I was on him 24/7 because I felt he was taking advantage of the emotions of the people and he was making them. And then when he returned and I see the progress he's making, and then I evaluated what has been done in the past and what has been achieved in the past and the direction he put us through, then this guy should not be, the fight should not go longer than this. And so I begin to look at him, okay, let's see, give him a benefit of doubt, and then the cases and all that. So Yomi has his own advantage. He can penetrate the police, he can penetrate, we've seen it ourselves, even though money is involved and there are accountability issues. And so we know how to work around these things. And then you can see the zeal, the passion that this Lady Harris brings into justice for Mohbad, irrespective of the fact that I have my own reservation about her, especially her communications with individuals like King White and all the rest. But I have seen how she puts in energy Odumosus and all those things during the times of the lawyers, and I see the way she spend her money doing a whole lot. So if someone is anti-justice, I don't think she will be spending her money in that manner. And so she has that push, and then she has that drive. Petitions. You won't believe she was the one who paid for the petitions of Adura. Baba Mohbad for the embalmment. She paid for the embalmment. And Baba Mohbad, and I know as of that time, Baba Mohbad was avoiding to go and put Adura in problem. And so that petition is left hanging there. Up to today, the petition is there. They said they should go and seek family resolution to the issue. The police and Adura and Wumi, they left in police convoy, and Baba Mohbad was put to shame. And so these were the issues. And so you have the lady Aris doing her own. If she can help us with private investigators, push them and get those informations that is needed, why not? That task could go for her. If Yomi Fabi, the relationship he has with police, we need those relationships that he can push, he can do all those things for us, fine. And then African TV, he came with the DNA stuff, and ever since he's been dragged with different issues with the 70-30, Baba Mohbad and all those things here and there. Fine, those things give me some concerns. In fact, one of the major issues I tackled African TV was that how can you sign a contract with a grieving father? That is Baba Mohbad. That the man is grieving and you're signing a contract with him. That was the fundamental issues I have with African TV. But after that, I began to pay attention to his body language, and believe me, he has not failed me in the fact that he is looking for justice. The day he went to Ekiti, interview people and all that, I give it up to him. Okay, this guy is really on it. And you will see the force that this scenario created when African TV went to Anoba in Ekiti, putting the case before him, and those things just went away that way. And Yomi Fabiyi was also doing his own. So it was like a two-pronged probing individuals doing these things here and there, and I was very, very happy with this development. Then all of a sudden they turned the gauntlet on themselves and they begin to fight, and then everything just went haywire. So African TV has made its own serious effort, which cannot be denied. It brought our eyes into DNA and all those things, and then that was a crowd of DNA and others. Now, for now, DNA is their own matter for Baba Mohbad to resolve or not to resolve. If there are needs during the private investigator, that DNA needs to be conducted based on certain informations or facts that they have before them. The police and the court, they will grant the right order for the DNA to be done by the private investigator that we have. So we must forge a big front. Forget whether Wumi is doing juju or not that. Wumi juju cannot work. Once we have the civil committee and we have all the rest, we've defeated them long ago. Do you think people like me have not been affected by their juju? It didn't work. I saw it, I saw everything. It didn't work. So forget about juju. They tried their best and it didn't work. So juju now is beyond. We've defeated them. For us to now have these ideas that we need to start forging ahead with the right group, with the right mentality, we'll get justice for Mohbad. But we need to start working in the same direction, having a plan, and then whoever have their own feelings, they can fall beside with their dislikes or their likes, whatever it is. It doesn't affect the fact that we are moving ahead with the committee. So these are the issues that I want everybody to please let us work hard, let us engage love, and make you.
Let me ask you a question, please.
Okay, please, go ahead.
Yeah, you are saying that there should be a civil group, or what do you call it? That we should organize. The word you use, I have missed it.
Civil committee.
Civil committee, thank you. Who and who would you advise to be nominated to this committee? The reason why I ask that question is that you can almost hardly find 3 people that agrees together with you that will not deviate or transform the civil committee into another fracas committee. That is why I asked that question.
Now, this issue started on Thunder's live, and so Thunder is part of it, and also I think J. Clock was saddled with the fact that he talks to these individuals, and so we can have. We are just at the infancy, you know. So we can harmonize facts together. But I've laid it out. Even if I'm not much around or anybody, we can run with it. J. Clock is there, and so J. Clock is trying to look at how we can harmonize these individuals. Now, these individuals are not just going to be sitting there like they are in a committee. No, based on the work that we've seen them done, we will inform them, okay, the committee, maybe aristocrats and other people and the brain are part of the civil committee. And now we evaluate. What I've just given is just a proposal. It's not a finality. It's just a proposal that, okay, the committee will sit at it. Okay, let's look at the political view of it. Let's look at the legal aspect of it. Which kind of actions are we going to take? The private investigator, how can we get them done? Okay, Lady Harris, help us with the private investigator. You are saddled with this. You are saddled with this. These are the tasks that has to be done. And these are the time frame for us to achieve that. And then we can also look at issues like, okay, the video evidence and all the rest. Okay, the journalists among us, let's look at how the journalists can reach out to TVC and all the rest, all the journalists in the house. We have names that we can look at, and then the journalist comes into play. We write to them based on the committee on justice for Mohbad, bringing their interest and giving them what we want them to achieve. And then we look at the Nigerian Bar Association. So the Bar Association, we look at group of lawyers that are interested. We can have group of lawyers write to different stands. I can give links. Agbakoba is there and all the rest. We write to all of them, and then the Bar Association in Lagos State, we write to them as well, put the fact as it is on their table for them, and then they begin to look at it and how they can help the case. Examine the legal framework that is already working and how it has affected, how issues affecting it, especially the case at the DPP and also the Corona Court. And if there is need for us to reconstitute another one can be enforced by the Nigerian Bar Association. They can do that. That okay, let's reconstitute another Corona inquest, and then they give us the push to be able to do that. And then all the people that is involved are called back. All those who have traveled out and all those things, we look at how we can bring those people back to books. And the 15 people in the house, then they examine. And of course, the most important aspect of it is the police investigations that was not thoroughly done. We open it, tell them why this investigation is crucial in getting justice for Mohbad. What are the documents before the facts before the police, and what are their investigation as such, and where the transparency has failed us, and then we put those things to them, and then we look at those who can do that. Maybe Yomi Fabi will do a fantastic job on that, on getting the transparency on the police part, the investigations, the documentations with the DPP and everything, using the Nigerian Bar Associations to push that for us. And so we can achieve those things. And so we are forging on all fronts, not Yomi Fabi going. And then when these things comes together, we look at it and say, okay, let's present this to the media house. Let's do this openly. So there's nobody coming out to give false information or accusing anybody wrongly. The main reason why we are here where we are is that we've been accusing some certain individuals wrongly without evidence. And so they've decided to form a fan base based on that. And then because it is there are no clarity in it, And then those people can run with their lives and believe, okay, they are right after all. But once these evidence are in the open space, based on information, investigation by the police, and also video evidence and inconsistency established on the case, there's no problem with anybody who decided to form affiliations are doing that at their own risk, because people will now see them for who they are. And so definitely everybody will be weighted down based on their affiliations for the wrong things that they are doing in their group. So, and they will even be bold enough to come out to tell us this is what they are doing and this is how they want it to be done. Have I answered your question? Okay, sir.
The question is, I like this plan. I like everything you guys are talking about. I'm like interested, but you know, when things are like this in public, the enemies, they go behind and make their own strategic plans. Ooh, this committee you're putting together, are we sure you're not going to bring among them the moles from the other side? Because there are people who doesn't want justice for this boy. They just doesn't want it. They doesn't want to hear about it. They could fight all their means to get into this thing you guys are planning and destroy it.
No, they won't. The IT guy made a very wonderful submission yesterday. Though I couldn't as to what he said. He told us that we could organize a public debate like this in a group, and all of us agree that this and this and this and this are what we want to do. And this in the public space, openness. There's no hidden agenda. So if Yomi Fabi, okay, we've all agreed, Yomi Fabi, this is what we want. Can you go to the police station? Can you get this to be done for us? J-Clock, can you organize a group of journalists for us? A K-Crown, can you do this for us and all that? And then we fire on. So in the public space, the result is presented a communication channel with the Nigerian Bar Association in Lagos State, and they do that. Then can you do this for us? Can you get people at TVC? We begin to work. It's not whatever their informations are, whatever their opinions are, it remains dormant as long as we are pushing to get what we want. And then the facts are brought back to the platform. Okay, we have done this. The Nigerian Bar Association are ready to work with us and this and that. And so we have communications. We have a meeting with them. And then these things are done. It is not something, see, it is because we are involved in so many toxic situations in the past that we believe people cannot work together. Trust me, people can work together based on the right direction.
If I may interject, please. Everything you have said is on a good path if it can be followed up. But the system of justice for Mohbad is so messed up that it cannot be reformed because the head is rotting. And when we say the head, we are talking of the father of this disease all the way down to we that are the J4M supporters. And when the center cannot hold, things start falling apart, and things are falling apart to the maximum. Because how do you organize a consortium or a group that you want anybody to associate with? Brekete ran away, Hamzat ran away, almost everybody is running away. Somebody called me this morning and I had to tell the person, it's not that I'm no more in J4M, but I don't want to hear about some certain people. And that is how toxic and messed up it is. That was why I asked that question at the beginning. Can you put three people together that can agree on this J4M. Because if you do, you better do it in the closeness, never to be public. Because once you make it public, the other side is listening and they are tormenting it and they are messing it up. It is not something you come up to the platform and discuss in any way, shape, or form. I believe, hold on, let me round up. And I believe the only solution left is running out. I think the forensic folks is 2 years or maybe maximum 2.5 years of the time that the incident happened. And we are almost at the 2 years. And I remember the last time forensic was discussed on Olori every platform. And what's his name? Suraju Abirasaki. He came up and said that, and the lawyer in London said that he wanted to do forensic and he asked for 5 million. And he said they don't have the money now, out of all the hundreds of millions that was raised. And that time is running out, but you will not see them agitating about the forensic now. Why? Because the time has not run out. The moment the time runs out, they'll be shouting, we should have done the forensic. Let us do the forensic. This forensic, before I went to interview Joseph Aloba, I have told, actually not before, we have been discussing it before on so many platforms. But when I went to interview him, I asked this question, and we've been shouting about it ever since. But the forensic will not be done. Do you know why? Because he is implicated himself. Because when you ask for forensic evidence of other people, and you are the father, they will include your name too. And I believe that it was why the forensic side has not been pressured. And you don't expect in any way, shape, or form, with all due respect to Sir Shitu, you don't expect somebody who has contract with the government through EFCC to give you a job, and who was brought in by somebody who has been implicated on the other side, that is correcting, to give a fair and just defense to somebody who is also not viable himself. So it's like garbage in, garbage out. Because Joseph Aloba, as far as I'm concerned, cannot tell me that he's looking for justice for his son. Everybody knows my name. I'm Sakuma. Alias Okoyala Yawon. I can boastfully say that the man is not looking for justice. He's just looking for money to spend and enjoy. That is what has been going on. And it's very frustrating for those of us who have been looking for justice, who have been looking for a way to find true justice for this guy. Even when we started for about 1.5 years or so, the boy was on our case, begging us to look for justice for him. But now I believe he is resting in peace. He's tired himself, and he has gone to his father. And to me, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack to find justice for Mohbad, because there are people on the other side who are also themselves divided, and there are people on this side who are also themselves divided. Even there are now people on our side who we are also divided due to one thing or the other. So the splinter have splitted. The center cannot hold. That is my take.
Sorry, Mr. Zekoma. Sorry to interject. Hold on, sir. Sir, wait, now you make one comment. Wait, you make one comment. You say somebody called you. Somebody called you.
Hold on. I am about to round up. The splinter has been splitted, and the center, I don't believe it will hold. That is my take. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. See, first you say I will not take your submission. I will not take a reach anywhere. You know why? You say somebody called you. You say you don't want to talk anything about justice for Mohbad. So I will not be expecting any advice from you. Don't discourage people from this movement. They see something for you, but maybe they go do something. So and this movement. Sir, I listen to you. I listen to you. Your first speech. Baba, your first speech alone don't destroy everything you wanted. Wait now, let me give my submission now. I don't talk with you. Now, let me give my submission, please.
Based on false allegation.
Let me give my submission now, sir.
I did not say that I'm not interested in justice for Mohbad.
You say somebody called you now. Did I not hear you?
I told the person, not the public. But listen to what I said.
Okay, sir, make I go my submission. Now, may I use my time, beg.
But don't allege me on what I didn't say. Don't allege me on what I didn't say.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Inside that.
I said I told somebody.
I don't hear you, sir. Now, Baba, I don't hear you. It don't do, Baba. It don't do, sir. Sorry, sir, for me shouting out. Sorry, sir. Inside that, God bless you for this movement. I think it's a beautiful movement. See, no matter anything, we will see the movement will see who, whether they will like it or not. Sometimes, enemy they call it distract us. We will feel they get one good sweet mat for us. See, this movement you just bring out now. We can do it openly because when you go check this Black Lives Matter. This was part of the movement. Those people came out with. So, not be the one who will talk all this for social media. We will talk money tonight. Nothing they come up. This movement is to checkmate all the whole thing. I will also advise not to include Africa Television and Yomi Foundation in this movement because they are foundation. They have their foundation. Let them also do their work. We are part of the public. Let we also do our movement because we the public, we're the one that zoom back from the beginning. It's not Joseph Aloba. It's not even Wumi. It's not anybody. We the public, we do it. We're the one that do it. So I will advise us, let us stand on our ground on this matter. If we can do this, it will be a perfect movement to checkmate this Baba Mohbad side. If they are not doing the right thing, just as the way J-Block also pitch come out since. Check Africa Television. If they are also not doing the right thing, check the others, your MIF, they're also not doing the right thing. So let us just stand in this movement. Let us take these two people away from this movement. Make they just do their part. More just find way out. More create this union. More the checkmate them. And then we'll see they put this in order on our own. If everybody want together, they look for justice. So far at the end, we'll get the justice. And not be way busy, we'll come put heads together, come bring your me, come put for our side, come put Africa Television, come put for this movement. If anti-justice don't hijack this so everything will not be messed up. So it's better let Africa Television do it, may they do you on his own way. Your me define your way. That doesn't say we should not support this both party. So thank you. This match, more 2 cents now, your heart, and I thank you, sir.
What we intend to achieve is to use this.
Interjecting. Good day, everybody. Because I heard everything that everyone has been saying inside that. Thank you for that submission, and it was a very good plan. It is a very good plan, and I hope it works because everything is all about prayers and hope. We pray it works, and we are putting our hopes in you people and everyone in the committee, in the group. And as for Sakuma. Emma Bino, because one thing I've learned in this justice for Mohbad so far from the beginning till now is underground work, and it has not gotten us anywhere so far so good. Here we are.
I agree with you.
No, hold on. So now we can't say people coming out now saying they have another plan of putting things in public. And there's nothing that is on public space that can be twisted. Something you do on public space, you hear them speaking about it, you hear them talking about it, nothing can be twisted, nothing can be changed about it. So even if the opposition have other plans, then our own is in public. Let them have their other plans. Then we can do something about it too. You get? So we should not criticize that, okay, because they want to do something public.
But the problem is that they will tweet our plan once they hear about it,
It doesn't matter. If the truth is in the public, it doesn't matter what they want to do about it. Everybody should do whatever they want to do about it. Let us just let this one sail and let's hope it works. I understand where you are coming from, though. I understand where you are coming from, Sakuma, but let this one sail. So far, so good. Nothing in private has come out good for us in Justice for Mohbad. Nothing. Baba himself has done underground. Nothing. We got nothing from it. All this your Me African TV and co, they have done underground, nothing. Now they are coming out to say, okay, let's do this thing in public space. Let them do it. So that's all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Nona, for it's all about. Yeah, go ahead.
Since I heard the resolution, you said you people did not make public fund, like you people did not need the public to support you people with funds. Can you people just at least, when you people pick the certain set of people that you want to pick, kindly let it be your group opinion? Don't ever look public opinion. If you people are 5 in the group, your opinion, 5 people in that group will be the opinion that will stand. No listening to the public's opinion, because the public will not support another, you know. And you people should at least go to public. The more you come to public and come and say everything, there is other sides too. Some are more contestation, some are work against it, man. So I think, but then the public, the only thing that we can extend on buy a posting concord, post, and you people just come to me. And public, we want you people to go and sign this so petition, so link. You can take on my fellow public. Any of you people opinion over in Malawi, Abi, and you can go and not tell the public opinion. And because public opinion, I will down.
Let me just respond to my okay. Luna, okay. I kind of disagree with what you have just said. Now, I believe she's fighting for her own future. You know, or probably in the future, if you guys actually.
You guys actually future,
like
I'm fighting for my
future. In the future, we want it in the public space, so that we won't see people or we won't hear in the future that somebody recorded someone. I will play this recording.
I did not say, Matamba, please understand me. I did not say they should not come and pinch you public. But wait, try to understand me. You don't understand me. That is why you are saying in the future. What me I'm saying is that opinion àwọn márùn-ún yẹn kò máa stand. Kọ́má mú irú èmi àti ẹ̀sìn opinion wa kọ́má tẹ̀lé opinion èmi àti engineer. Àwọn márùn-ún tó wà ní gbòkè ni àwọn ni kò stand as the àṣẹ tó bá ń pa. Kọ́má tẹ̀lé ní ọdún opinion.
As a Nigerian, we always make a mistake. You get it? In the past, people have done underground. At the end of the day, recording nowhere no bossy. So right about now, we don't want.
Yeah, I'll keep replying you. I did not say they should do underground.
We don't want.
And don't want to do that kind of. And you cannot condemn me. Dare not condemn my own role in this justice for Mohbad. Don't condemn me. If you underestimate me, I will underestimate you too. Stop. Don't analyze me. You have your own opinion. No. You are no. If you come and tell me, I'll come to you. Who are you to be telling me that you end up with us? You got that one. Still have that machine private. You fẹ́ kí inside that machine. And what I do? No, so why you not coming after me? That whole end of similar one. Go to that whole end of similar one. I am looking at F off. So why are you telling me that shit? Why are you telling me that? So it is my own opinion. Let it be. You don't have to comment on my own opinion. And you generally underestimate me, and I'll underestimate you back. What is that? You have your own opinion. Leave me to my own opinion. And you call me mobile inside. So don't direct your submission, opinion to me.
So direct to me. Your submission is so wonderful. I would suggest if you guys are going to do anything, it shouldn't be in private. You get it? So that in the future, your conversation will not be out and be twisted.
Yeah.
Hope you understand.
Yes, you see, I started with transparency and openness. So, for the sake of transparency and for the sake of openness, things will be done in public, and Thunder Fire, J Clock, aristocrats, and all the rest. I think they will be on top of the situation, and so we see the direction we will follow, and then we lay everything there on the table for everybody to see. But trust me, we are going to use the strength of anybody that we find that is valuable for the cause. And we've identified these 3 individuals, and we are not going to look back unless they say they are not working with us. For me, to the committee, I will tell them, let's take Yomi Fabiyi on the task him on the police, communication with the police and all that, and we give a deadline on how we will achieve what we want to achieve with the police. And then the private investigation and all the rest, we want to saddle that with Lady Aries and a group, and then they look at how they can do that. We give them certain tasks and then how they can push and those things. And then for the Nigerian Bar Association and all the rest, we can give that to African TV. African TV can liaise with the Nigerian Bar Association, write to them. They can use all their organizations and all that and tell us this is the result they have. And so with this, we can harmonize these things together, forge one front, talk to the media house. After getting support from the Nigerian Bar Association, then we begin to work. It's not a rocket science. It's something that we can harmonize together, and then we look at the civil societies, the NGO, and all the rest that we can bring on board, and then we begin to forge. These things can be done within a week or 2, and then begin to forge ahead and see what we can. But I'm very sure once we have this front and then we have a strategy, that strategy we discuss also it on the Black app, and then we let everybody see, okay, these are what we want to do, and if there is need for some certain things not to be revealed, based on findings and all the rest, that can still be kept for a while, but the public will be carried along, and then they know where we are, they know the stage we are at any point in time. Okay, we've secured meeting with the Nigerian Bar Association. African TV is going there tomorrow, and then he does what he wants to do. He brings in the reports. We met with the Nigerian Bar Association, the chairman, Lagos branch, and then they did this, they did that for us, and then we submit our concerns through him, and then they tell us, okay, these are the things, the steps. They can even open different opportunities for us to seek readdress. Okay, so we have the public litigation actions that we can do, the public interest litigation that we can do, and all that. So we can do all those things. So it's possible we can work together, and we can also work in open space, make it open as possible. If the opponents, whatever they are, if they see we are forging out, and they want to, if there's a clog in the direction, we also see it and we come to the public. We are experiencing this kind of problem here and there. But believe me, I don't think any problem now that we arise will stop us from forging a united front if we want to. So I don't see there's any problem there.
I think the best thing to do is for me, this thing you said now, it's not going to be all about Mohbad. It's about sanitizing our society. Understand me? So it should not be based on Mohbad only, because there are a lot of people, a lot of interest on this Mohbad case. So if we base it on Mohbad only, these bad hands will come in. So there are a lot of things we should think about also. It's for future purpose. It's good, very good. I really like the idea. But for me, there are some people you mentioned their name and I don't really trust them because of their link before. I'm biased about them. I don't know. My mind is not welcoming them because these justice from over I really start seeing a lot of mess up. So you people have to think well before you bring people along. Because for me,
one quick question, please. But this is not true. I just want to ask everyone here. The Baba children,
in the comment section. This is an opportunity for you guys to come and ask questions so it doesn't look like I know you guys might. I don't see why you should even disagree with what this is about, because this is not about Baba now. It's about how to actually get justice for Mohbad. There is no target on anyone. I think they want to reach out to United Nations to help look into this case and all of that. But because I've been receiving messages and some people are not they are not in accord. The Baba children, they are not in accord with this means no, we are not calling them. It did not. Wait. This is an avenue for them to ask questions, because we are all one, right? Like we all want justice for Mohbad.
Let's concentrate first.
Wait, now, engineer, chill now. Everybody, the comment section now. I'm just saying, if there is anything they want to ask, they can send requests and come up. So it doesn't look like, oh, they've been kicked out of it, they are not allowed to come up, So I'm just throwing it out to them. You guys can come up to come and ask questions if there's anything you want to know, if there's any clarity. Hey, Yoma Baba, come up. Go on.
Insider.
I dropped. No, there is space here. I think he dropped.
I was just worried. If you are there, Insider.
Roland, someone want to come up, you can drop me. Someone want to come up, you can drop me. Okay, I think.
You can drop us for about people.
No, I don't think he wants to. No, it's fine. I don't think he's ready to come. Maybe he's busy. But I think Rotexam might want to, because I know Rotexam has been asking him questions in the comment section. So Rotexam, my brother, shoot your shot.
Good afternoon, brother. How is everyone? Greetings everyone on board and this listening. I do not intend to throw spanners into your wheels, but it's been almost 3 years, and before we go ahead, I think we need to dot our T's and dot our I's. We cross our T's and dot our I's. Yeah. So the first question, one thing I noticed, like for example, let me quickly divert back to that case, court case Baba Mohbad had. And I think many people are making mistakes because they do not know how the law works or the judicial process. Number one, I don't know who advised Baba Mohbad to go for the normal court case that you sue people. The judicial review is you are suing the respondent that they've acted wrong or illegally. So people have acted illegally by those people that they are asking to be brought back. That's number you need to prove. And based on what the DPP has shown, Baba's counsel has not brought any proof. They've not even argued that the DPP has acted illegally. They've erred in their actions. So that's why I said the basics is people to understand how the law tools works and the law works. My question is, number one, I heard people say they're going to call foreign bodies. That's a good, I don't want to throw a spanner, but before you go on to do all this, you need to be able to go along with enough evidence to convince people. And one of the things I've seen in this justice movement that has been so stagnant and is where it is number one question. We've seen the nurse who has gone into the inquest and also to the police and confessed that she injected Mohbad. So now if we are going to prove to the foreign government, the non-governmental agencies or wherever, is there enough proof to tell them that this nurse has lied? You just don't go and meet a foreign that you believe that this person, you need to substantiate what you are accusing with evidence. So that we people just don't get and give people false hope. If you do not do your own work, everything is going to be dead on arrival. Because we've spoken to the police and I think questions, it's so difficult. I've played some tapes. I know some people who are like Adura. I was hearing Adura went to meet a lawyer. He didn't say anything. So you need to prove that Adura knows something. And these are the things, unfortunately, people, some charlatans have been pulling the public along, fooling them, taking money from them, and giving them false hopes. So before we start building false hopes, you need to do your own work. Gather enough evidence. And I was raising the question on the phone forensics. In Nigeria, there's only one place that they do forensic place. It's not even Lagos. So when one person came in and said he did for forensic, what he did was he got King Wire to come in and they used a laptop to extract. That's why normally people, you can copy things over your computer, copy over some data from his phone. Is that phone forensics? So you need to know, if you want to get phone forensics, how will you obtain phone forensics? You need to go through the right channels. Phone forensics in Nigeria, not what you just wake up on Thursday, you ask you for. You need to be able to go through the right quarters you need to get phone forensics from. So rather than just gathering groups, first of all, try and get enough evidence. And when you have your evidence, then you can now say this is the way forward, or you can start the group of how do we gather evidence. You cannot win a case in court without no evidence. I do not wish to put spanners in anybody's wheels, as I said, but it's almost for us rather than building a castle in the sky. You need to do your own work.
Well, at the beginning of the conversation, like when...
Yeah, I've been here at the beginning now.
Yeah, I think he covered that part. Like, they need to bring in probably some evidence, and most of the stuff...
I asked the question that when he said, I said, where are the evidence? Is it the one you have on social media? That's not an evidence. For example, if you say, when you say something like the stairs was bent, can you prove that stairs was bent the day Mohbad died?
No, he laid his emphasis on the nurse, and I believe I heard him talk about the nurse being not competent, or no, it's not even a nurse, being an auxiliary nurse. There's loads of stuff they need to work on.
Like my nurse now. That I said this is very... 1 minute, I'll be back. 1 minute, please.
Okay.
Well, so the question is for the nurse now. The nurse has acted as an alibi to state that she saw Mohbad and she injected Mohbad. Now you need to prove that she is lying.
Rotisan, can I quickly correct one of the statements you made just now about Okay, so are you aware there are different types of home forensics? Are you aware?
I am telling you from the police, category from the police themselves in the MPF. They said it's only one place they do phone forensics in Nigeria. It's in the southeast.
Are you aware that
and if they have to do that, they have to send a request.
Yeah, like...
Can we not argue on this
part? Manual acquisition is basically scrolling through the surface of the phone and taking screenshots. That is another type of phone forensics. You don't necessarily have to go through...
That's not phone forensics.
No. You need to do your research, okay? I am talking from my perspective, okay?
If you call them, I accept. I'm not going to argue with you on that. If that's what you term phone forensics, but what it is term phone forensics is them doing critical analysis of extraction, not just from your phone, from your network providers. Getting data, because they need to send data to the network providers to get your details, regarding your telecommunication. Get metadata regarding your telecommunication data sets. So if you say extracting for that is phone forensics, that's fine. That's if you tend that's phone forensics. But in Nigeria, I've told you now. And if you think I'm lying, you can go to the place in Nigeria and I confirm, and they will tell you there is only one place in South and in Southeastern Nigeria where they do phone forensics. They don't do phone forensics in Lagos.
They can always tell it's Nigeria. Is that state different from Nigeria? The government has the power to tell, okay, one phone forensic, Lagos State issue.
It's part of the police. It's one place, they have a station where if you want to do for forensic, everything goes through that station. I mean, that's the command or wherever it is.
Okay, Sam.
And that's where they do it. Yeah?
Okay, Sam. I believe that we have come this far and people should not just come online now to argue. This initiative is a very nice one, wonderful one. You could also join them to add.
No, I'm not. Look, I'm not. Please. Hold on. Let me just. Hold on. Let me just clarify myself before you crucify me. I said I'm not criticizing.
I'm not criticizing you. Don't get it wrong. This group of a team. That was why I don't know why Aduke was angry the other time. It's not like I was trying to shade that she's my person. Forget the fight. This is going to be like an interactive session with people. It's not going to be like the old one that somebody will just feel like is untouchable. You get it? Either you are from Team Baba or I don't know. I wasn't part of the group, but the way the thing seems to be is more like it's going to be like an interactive session. Do things, and you guys everybody will agree on the modalities that we would like to use. So it's not going to be like if they suggest, let's just try. If somebody has said something, we need to iron it out. We've got intelligent people here and probably professionals. So at the end of the day, we're going to just move with the best option. It's not going to be like the previous one that somebody is going to be the one to call the shots. No. It's going to be like a discussion.
Engineer, if I may interject, please, 1 minute, everybody. Please, let me announce that I'm 100% in support of this idea that what's his name? Sorry. Yeah, Insider, that is projecting. But I want everybody to know I am in support because, and for one reason, that any money donated in any way, shape, or form is non-refundable. Don't donate to any force and ask for the money back. Shishi, you know, go get. Continue.
No, that's just it. So with the Sam, if probably if the thing spring up, you need to add your wealth of experience to what you know, how we can help us with this case, at least so that we can have a head-on this case. People should not just come out. The easiest thing to do, especially in this part of the world, is to criticize the system. But we need to work the work together. We can't waste our time for over 20-something months and we should come here again and start deliberating on stuff. People need to be positive about this J4M now. Add your quota. No more Arapo. No more somebody. If somebody has done, let us just forget morality now. Like somebody pata, somebody is people, somebody backbite or any other thing. Let us put our differences aside. Let's put our differences aside. If you know you are good at this, I've listened to so many people. Some of the people that some people hate, I like them because what they deliver. I've listened to IT guy, the way he delivers, the way he talks, I just no hormones. I just like him. I've listened to Vengeance. Although we are not at the same side, but forget, he stood on what he believed. You get it? So let's just put our differences aside. We should not tag somebody as this person is bad or this person is a mole. And regardless, there's nothing like somebody is selling information. If you believe you are not going to win the case, you are not going to win it. If you have a discussion, if it's a positive one, Insider said something. It is only the criminal that is supposed to be scared, not somebody doing a good work. You get it? So don't let us criticize. Let us be positive. Add your quota. If the discussion, if it's time to discuss, add your own 1 cent so that we can move forward with this case. Thank you.
That's right. I'll just retreat. I'll drop in. I'll be dropping. I'll just retreat. Like what I said yesterday on Paparano, I said the problem is you've all been analyzing over the past almost 2 years, but you've not created that bridge to move those ideas down to the place. Basically, the place have an open door policy where you can go and make the top echelon in the place. All these analyses have been done by various speakers. Why have we not documented everything and taken out this session? Go down to the police command and say, these are our fears, these are our requests, these are the things we need you to process. I believe, if you go there, go like a panel, I'm very sure the police would welcome the ideas, share ideas with them. These are the things you fear they've not done properly. What we've been doing for the other food. Sorry, these things we talk about Baba Mobad and the critical thinker. Forget that side. Forget. No. I'm not saying they are the one that was supposed to do those things because they got the family. See, everybody. Let me clear something. You don't need the family. It's as if you're as a Nigerian. No, wait, no. It says as a concerned citizen of Nigeria. And even if the charge is not Aloba versus whoever, it is the government of Lagos State. No, 1 minute. It is going to be the government of Lagos State versus the accused. So as part of the government, you are that's why the government is the government of the people. Governed by the people and by the people and for the people. So you are the people, you are the government. And that's why the police are there to protect you. It's part of your constitutional right. And that is why they should listen to you. You table your fears. Table your fears, your ideas with them. If you feel they've not performed very well, as I said, rather, we've had a lot of ideas that have been built over the last 2 years. How many times have we created a bridge to move those ideas away from TikTok and move it to the desk of the police who are going to work on this case? And that's why I put that challenge to Paparano yesterday. And I'm putting that challenge to you guys, especially those of you who are based in Lagos. Why don't you create a panel and mandate some people, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, table what you want the police to do, all what ideas we discuss, and ask the police, we want you to work on this. We feel you've not done enough on this. And you will get a clearer view of all what's happening, and you can advise them and push these ideas. We don't need to rely on individuals. Because the individuals who are calling are not going to be the people who are going to prosecute. So I'm trying to address everyone is important. There's no person that is more important than anybody on this public forum. Everybody is important. All your ideas are important. But you need to table those ideas and push it to the right quarters. You will not get justice on the Black App. You will get justice on either the DPP or the MPF. And we need to create that channel to move those ideas from the Black App and move it to the desk of the police. That's it. That's my suggestion. And thank you very much.
Sarutex. Is it Utex?
Yeah.
Probably when the time comes, probably they will reach out to you. Everybody should be involved in this cause and getting the right strategy. You've really tried as well with your submission, but it shouldn't be about talking online anymore. People need to come together to discuss how to move this stuff further. Ikra.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Your reception is very bad. We can't tell.
I can't hear you, K-Cloud. Maybe you should remove what you're using.
Can I speak quickly?
Oh, yeah, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I would have loved for Insider Backup to be here. I listened to his submission and it was really great. You know, he has literally defined a strategy which I believe would work in terms of taking justice for Mohbad forward. So as he has outlined a strategy, I believe if it's been followed keenly, refined, it could actually work. But the only concern that I have are the 3 individuals. To me, I don't think they can, actually work together. Number 1, 2 of them are actually residents in Nigeria. 1 is abroad. So what impact would a person abroad now have? Like, okay, say today they decide that, okay, we want to go somewhere tomorrow. What would be the third person's involvement in terms of our contribution You see, and then at the same time, in terms of the antecedents, I know we shouldn't talk about what has happened in the past, but trust me, we can't erase history. This thing will, linger on, and then it could actually make each of them to be aware of themselves, and then that might actually, hold the process or actually slow down the process, because if anything that's happened in the past comes up again, they might start to think about each other's reaction towards that kind of thing in a way, you see. So that's the only what's it called, like I would say maybe that's the only reservation that I have for now. It's not something that couldn't be get past, but that's a big concern for me, because for me, anything that's gonna bring positivity, I'm in support 100%. That's when people that actually want justice. Anybody that doesn't want to support this initiative, the angle they're coming from. Either they want one-sided kind of justice, or they don't even want justice at all. And we're still gonna see more of this. A lot of people are still gonna antagonize this kind of proposal. You see, so and we know where that's gonna be coming from. But if we can kind of like reshuffle, I feel like it's something that could fly. And
That's a good idea. I could suggest. Well, I don't think I know the name, but I think, is it Taiwo or something? I saw him at the last is it protest, the one they did at the Lagos State Command. Is it Jide Taiwo or something?
MLH online. Maybe I should try answer that question, because you said the three people that are suggested to be together to help us make this group work are not. I understand what you have anyway. Well, me, what I feel is the same influence they have when they are away. Some of them are in